Hello and welcome to Fantasy Author Reacts. I'm your fantasy author for the day, Jacob Penrod, and y'all liked it a lot last time when I reacted to Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. So today we're back with the second installment in the trilogy, from what I understand, Black Friday. Now, I am a fan of Black Friday on account of spending less money for more stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what that little lean-in is. I don't know anything about the musical. But today we're going to be breaking it down from a narrative perspective and going in and seeing what we find. Knowing that it is part of the same trilogy as Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, I'd expect some kind of horror theme still. But really, I don't know, because they could take it a few different ways. I don't know if we're going to get the same characters or get like an anthology approach. So I mean, even if they give us the same characters, I'm so bad with faces, I don't even know if I could tell you. Let's go ahead and get into it, though. Eerie music. Clock ticking. StarKid. Now, something about StarKid from my exposure to one single musical is they really front-loaded their first song with a bunch of little lines that had meanings, and you wouldn't know it until you heard it again. That's what happened to me. Is I've been going back and listening to "Show Me Your Hands, Show Me Those Jazz Hands." Gosh, I loved that musical. But that wasn't one of the meaningful lines. But little things that they sprinkled in here or there, and so I'm going to be on alert. I'll know it when I hear it. Black Friday, written in white font.
Ahoy there, boys and girls! Hop aboard the SS Wiggle. We're setting sail for giggles.
SS Wiggle, swiggle if you will. Okay, I guess we're going sailing for giggles. I don't trust this any more than I trust his beard.
Come on, Sniggles!
Hey, okay.
Hey everybody! We're
Hi.
the Sniggles. Don't be scared.
I wouldn't have been scared until you winked at me and said not to be scared. Okay. I don't trust it.
He's a wiggly snig and a sniggly wiggly.
Oh, that's a cute little thing.
He's an underwater creature from out of this world.
Okay, there it is. I don't know what that means, but I know it means something. And all you who know this musical are probably like, oh, there's a line. There's a line, and it means a thing. And you'll know all your little things to say about it, but I don't. But I know this means something because early on in narratives, you can kind of get away with little double entendres. And when you say "out of this world" in a sequel about, or a sequel to a musical about alien musical virus, it's gotta mean something. I don't know what. Underwater creature. We're going sailing to find him. He makes you giggly. Friendly wend. They're talking like they've been... maybe it's just a children's program. Makes you giggly. Okay. Last one focused a lot on conformity. I'm not trying to solve this. Like, I'm not trying to predict. I'm just trying to pick up whatever narrative pieces they might be putting down this early. Also, wait, not to stop too much, but this guy on the left in the StarKid shirt with the glasses, he just looks like he's having the time of his life in this audience. Shout out to you, guy. Okay.
His belly's so squishy.
Oh. Wiggly. He's here to stay. Okay. Noting that lyric. This is high energy, hard to keep up with.
Puts a smile on your face, so tickle his belly well, and he will say, I love you.
Okay, well that was wholesome. Wiggly, do you put a smile on my face because you love me, or is it because you mind control me? This is what I'm so on edge.
Wiley, where does Wiggly come from?
Yeah, where?
Down in Drowsy Town, sleeping the dreamless sleep of the dead.
But how are we gonna wake him up?
Dreamless sleep of the dead. What does that mean?
Wiley?
Well, you'll just have to pick up your own Wiggly this Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're doing stuff. They're doing stuff. Okay, wait. So there's you got Wiggly sleeps, and you gotta buy one to wake him up, and he's from out of this world, but he's underwater. I bet I'm saying something smart.
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Come on, kids, gather around. There's an underwater creature that will turn that ground. He's afraid he went to thick and blue. 'Cause Wiggly wiggles with you.
Rub his
Okay.
belly well, bouncing up and down. Tell him that you love how he wiggles with you.
He's all that you wanted. He's all that you needed for this holiday season. This holiday season.
So
Now you got a reason for friends to come and play.
You brush his hair with a
I'm glad there's captions because I'm so on edge. I thought it said "come and pray."
comb. His body.
Did it?
Come and play.
Play.
Brush
Okay.
his hair with a comb. His body's made out of foam. That's certified laundry safe.
When Wiggly takes over your hearts and your sofa, girl, boy, the world will be a playground full of magic.
Okay, so Wiggly is taking over your hearts. Something doesn't take over your heart so much as it captures your heart typically. What is this? They're playing games. They're playing games and they're masking it in their little sing-song dance. Okay, Wiggly.
The girl, boy, when Wiggly takes over your hearts and your soul.
So it takes over your hearts and your sofa. I don't understand the sofa. But takes over your hearts. His goal is
World will be
conformity, maybe?
a playground full of magic and sing a song.
But we know the Sniggle songs are coming from Wiggly.
Feeling down, he's there to sing along.
Oh.
Wiggly Snig and a best friend too. And wiggle, wiggle, he'll wiggle, wiggle, he'll wiggle his way through life.
He's a steal at only $49.95.
That's a seal? What's he made out of? I mean,
He's a steal at only $49.95.
okay. $49.95. Is that the price of a Tickle Me Elmo? Because it kind of looks like a Tickle Me Elmo. Have you all seen that video of a Tickle Me Elmo where they like hook him up to a battery and he's like, ah! That's not relevant. I just look it up. Leave my video for that and then please come back.
To the wiggle! To the wiggle! To the wiggle!
All right. Do the wiggle.
On this Black Friday, he will hit the shelves. He's riding
Okay.
Santa's sleigh, 'cause he's friends with all the elves.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Friends with the elves. Elves are production. Wiggly needs production. So he's friends with the elves. The elves are going to make Wigglies that will wake up Wiggly Prime from his underwater deep sleep with cash via brain control.
Wiggle your stocking up for those days of blue. This Christmas, wiggle,
Days of 12. Okay, so we need Christmas up here. Okay.
wiggle, wiggle your way through life.
Tickle Me Wiggly by Uncle Wiley's Toys. Wiley backwards is yellow. Yellow elk. That's Uncle Wiley backwards. Okay, brand new Tickle Me Wiggly doll. I don't freaking trust a single thing if you couldn't tell by my board. Maybe I said something profound. I have no I may have just embarrassed myself horribly. I wrote big laundry up there. I don't even know what that means.
Black Friday at Hatchetfield's Lakeside Mall with sales so huge you'll lose your mind. Doors
All
open
right.
at 7 a.m. Lose your mind.
Lose your
Pick up the
mind.
KitchenAid air fryer.
Lose.
$54.95.
$54.95.
A two-piece living room set from Miller's for only $555.88. I just dropped dead. And
Yeah.
fill this holiday season with
All right.
tickles with a brand new Tickle Me Willy by Uncle Wiley Toys. Only $49.95 at Toy Zone.
Okay, so I'm only 3.5 minutes in. Okay, so StarKid in their last musical lived in a land of double entendres where they said one thing and it meant two things, or sometimes more. And you can't say things this early in something I know to be probably horror, like lose my mind and drop dead without me losing my mind.
He's a wiggly snake and a snaky
Hey, Paul.
How many times are they gonna play that ad?
I don't know.
It was
Emma,
great.
You know how I feel about that musical commercial?
I know you don't.
I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell you why.
Paul,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause-
care.
Oh wait, it is Paul. Ha! I know him.
Advertising firms with their catchy jingles that worm their way into your brain, brewing up the hype till it boils over. It's things like Wiggly that make
Yeah, and he didn't like he didn't like capitalism in the last one.
Black Friday the worst shopping day of the year.
Relax, it's just a toy.
Cabbage Patch Kids were just toys, and there were riots over those things. Literally, riots.
Okay.
Why? God, what even is a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Okay, I'm trying to take this in, but they're dropping so many things that are just setting off little alarms in my head. What even was it? What did he say?
Patch Kids were just toys, and there were riots over those things.
Okay, so toys cause they were Cabbage Patch riots that's being positioned as lesser to this. The brain control might cause a riot to usurp Santa Claus via friendship with the elves, so he takes his sleigh, and then Wiggly is what visits at Christmas, and somehow Big Laundry factors in.
Literally, riots.
Why? God, what even is a Cabbage Patch Kid? It's like you're cutting into a head of lettuce and oh shit, a baby. It's like I wanted a salad, but now I have a child. It's like, what is the appeal?
What's the appeal of Tamagotchis or Beanie Babies or Wiggly? It's just mania, Emma. Like a spell.
Well, we're here, so you can get off your soapbox.
Okay.
And none of that talk around Tim, okay? He's 9. He probably wants a Wiggly more than anything. And if we upset his son, Tom will never invite us over again.
Tim and Tom.
Brother-in-law's a bit of a Scrooge, isn't
Good.
he?
Yeah, well, the car crash was last Christmas, Paul. The guy lost his wife. I mean,
Oh.
he is an asshole, but he's the guy Jane married, and he and Tim are the only family I have left. I barely know them. I'm done fucking
This is-
things up. I just need this to work, okay?
A very convenient conversation for me to be able to eavesdrop on. But okay, so we're getting a car crash setting up where he lost his wife.
It will. He invited you over. He wants you to be a part of his life. So cheer up. It's Christmas time in Hatchetfield. Isn't that fun? Everything's going to be okay. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Why do we cheer for him? I'll
Oh,
cheer.
you're late.
Woo.
It's 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and I said 6. But I guess you had to go to Starbucks.
All right, so immediate characterization is him being, number one, attentive. Like when he says he wants something done a certain way, he wants it done that way. Pays attention to time. We heard a ticking clock at the beginning. But also kind of uptight.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Aunt Emma.
We missed you at Thanksgiving yesterday, but I heard you and your dad did something pretty cool. Pizza Pete's.
Oh, Pizza Pete's? That is cool.
Who are you?
I'm Paul. I'm Emma's boyfriend.
Well, we haven't put a label on it yet.
Are they,
But we are intimate.
how are they, ew, don't tell that to a 9-year-old. Let me let you finish this. Let me let you finish the sentence. Oh, that was the end. Okay, what even was my question?
We haven't put a label on it yet, so.
Oh yeah, how are they alive? He got exploded by a grenade. Is this before that? Is it? My working theory is alternate timeline. We got the Paulverse happening here.
But we are intimate. You know, Tim, I used to go to Pizza Pete's when I was a kid. I used to love the ball pits, the bumper cars.
Yeah, I don't really like getting hit by cars anymore.
Oh. Ah.
Because of the, okay.
Well, I mean, that stuff's for little kids, you know. Pizza Pete's is all about the games, right?
Yeah, Mom and I used to play Zombie House, but Dad can't because he's not supposed to hold a gun. Not even a fake one. He gets flashbacks.
What are you telling them? I do not get flashbacks. I remember bad things vividly.
Huh. So he's carrying
Tom
around some
did
weight.
2 tours in Iraq.
Oh, thank you for your service.
I didn't do it for you. I could have played the damn zombie game, but I was over at the skee-ball machine trying to win tickets to help you get that RC car you want.
I wanted to have fun.
Skee-ball is fun.
Skee-ball
So
sucks.
Well, hey,
he's kind of disconnected from his child, but he still is making an effort in some ways.
hey, we're gonna have fun today. We brought DVDs, games, we got leftovers, everything you need for a belated Turkey Day.
All right, you guys are gonna have a good time. Hopefully you only have to watch Tim for a few hours.
Oh,
We'll see.
when you called, I thought that we. Oh, I see. This is not a family Thanksgiving thing. I am babysitting.
Gracie's out of
okay.
town. I couldn't find another sitter. I wouldn't have texted you guys unless I had any other option. I'm sorry. Try to be quick so you can get the hell out of here.
Okay.
So she wants to connect, and he's not as interested. He needs a Wiggly to snuggle with.
I thought we were all gonna be here together.
Well, I have to go somewhere important. Okay?
Where's he
Where?
going?
For your information, I need a new blade for my bandsaw.
Yeah, that's real important.
Tim,
Wow. Great priorities, Tom. First the tools, then the kid.
I didn't say that.
Well, what are you gonna do for his birthday? Leave him at home and take the drill press to Six Flags?
I don't have a drill press. And even if I did, how would it fit into the sedan? I had to say something because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I'm going to the mall to get Tim's Christmas present, okay?
I know what he can get. Oh, hey, I pointed right to it.
All everybody's been talking about is a little monster that you tickle.
Oh my God, Tom, you're getting Tim a Tickle Me Wiggly?
Yeah.
He's gonna flip.
Aw.
You must have pre-ordered that thing like 6 months ago.
Toy Zone doesn't do pre-orders. First come, first serve, so.
That's why he wanted to
Do you
get
have
there
someone holding
early.
your place in line?
What do you mean line? It's 6:30. I'm gonna get there 10 minutes before the doors even open.
Tom, I know you've been kind of shut in for a while, so you might not really grasp the demand for this doll.
My buddy Bill tried to get one online. The orders are so backed up, the earliest he can get one is next Christmas. Not this Christmas, next Christmas. Maybe.
You should have been in line last night.
He should have been in line last week.
Are you guys pulling my chain?
Tom, at this point, I wouldn't even bother going down there.
Damn it. Jane would have had all this worked out.
Oh,
Get him like a
okay. I feel bad because like he's trying, but he's clearly holding on to weight.
He doesn't want that. He wants this doll. Is that too much to ask for? Last Christmas, this kid lost more than any kid deserves. You want to know what he was doing this time last year? He was sledding with his mother. Now he's... This kid deserves to have one fucking thing that he asked for. So I'm not coming back into this house without one of those dolls in my hand. Because I will be goddamned if he does not have a Merry fucking Christmas. And a Happy New Year!
Okay, I feel bad for him, and I'm also on edge. I worry that he won't have a Merry fucking Christmas or a Happy New Year. Sing to me. Sing.
What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it.
So he's wanting to meet his needs immediately.
Even now it's a dream, the kind that makes you question reality. The fact you don't wake up is no accident, it seems to me. Someone's gotta pay for it. He used to like cars.
Oh.
The trucks and ships that could show you the stars.
Oh, he used to like cars. This writing team or whoever wrote it, I think I said Jeff, someone wrote it. Maybe that was the music. They're so good at little lines that are callbacks because we know he lost his mother to a car accident. Checking the board. No cars up here.
I couldn't hold him still to teach him guitar. Oh no, he just wasn't having it.
From a writing perspective, look at that line and how effective it is with the specificity. He could just say he used to like toys. I used to try to spend time with him. And this is a really basic writing thing to be spending time on, but it's really effective in how they do it. They're a really good demonstration of it. Just listen to the way they ground us in the lines.
To teach him guitar. Conquer trucks and ships that could show you the stars. I couldn't hold him still to teach him guitar. Oh no, he just wasn't having it.
The way he smiles during that is so sad.
And then flash, bang, Jane. Flash,
Flashbang Jane. I hardly know. That's not the time.
bang.
Not the time.
Nothing's the same. What Tim wants, Tim will get. Anything that he wants, he can have it. All I need is some time. All I need is a break from the madness. After all, you're my son. He still lights up a room. It's just less frequently that you catch him in blue. If there's a God, my God, can you see what you've made? My God. And what I took away, I could replace.
So maybe small theme of devotion building there. Oh, this is so sad. Something that they do really well, that they did in Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and I feel like they're already doing even more effectively here, is grounding a story that's presumably going to be horror in humanity. And it was a lot sillier last time at this point in Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. But in this, like a dad trying to do something for his son is just a classic setup. And it's classic for a reason. It's effective. And it grounds us in whatever is going to happen more. Okay, so I guess to make the point I'm trying to say, there was a time in my first book, I went to a writing group, and they tried to advise me to open up the book on the start of the first punch connecting. And they're like, cut your whole intro, have it start there. And the advice, I see where it's coming from. It's like you want to cut things and get to the action, get to where the story starts. But the temptation to get to the action, you'll see it in starting with a punch, you'll see it in starting with a dead body, things like that. If you take easy hooks like that, yeah, you can manufacture some sort of excitement, but it's like a Twinkie. Like it's exciting for a little bit and then it's just fluff. But by taking time to ground us in the humanity like this, taking time to let us feel the character and the want, when things hit the fan later on, we're going to feel it so much more. And with my own book, that's what I ended up doing, hopefully, is grounding us in the characters. I opened on like a death notification scene instead of a impactful fight.
Play on that night, over and over again till it gives up the fight. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no ending inside. My God, do I ever get that one flash, bang, son? Flash, bang, What have I done? What my son wants,
got a
my
great
son will
voice.
get. Anything that he wants, he will have
So
it. There's
that's been
nothing-
repeated enough. I feel like that's set up as his core motivation is there's something in him that needs to fix this whole situation by giving his son what he wants. And that's interesting because it's not necessarily even the right answer so much as it is a Band-Aid, a quick solution. And we saw him as kind of a hard ass when he first opened the door, but we see like this soft interior and it's really compelling.
I can't fix. If he wants that toy, by God, I will take it, 'cause all I know is you. I don't say it enough. I'm scared you blame me for Mom. I'm scared you blame me for your luck. But there's no end, there's no end, there's no end to how much I love. You'll get what you want,
Oh, that's so effective. Having him not finish that. Oh, the song's great.
Give 'em both of my arms to get you on track. All I need is a
What happens to his arms?
smile. Just give your dad a wink. Yes, all I need is to get you walking towards the paradise you dream. 'Cause I'm your dad, and you're my son, and our lives have just begun.
Okay, so I want to call attention to an interesting parallel that's being set up here between this dad, I didn't catch his name, and Wiggly. Yes, actually, because Wiggly, we know that he makes people feel happy and snuggly and makes them feel all sorts of good. And it seemed like there wasn't a whole lot of substance behind that. It was like this shell of happiness that you have a Wiggly and it makes you happy. And he is wanting that same thing for his son, which in some ways is positioning him as a parallel to Wiggly, where he's wanting this happiness for his son, but there's a deeper motivation behind it that makes it less of a parallel and more of a mirror, where I don't know. It's interesting to see that reflected across two songs in a row, where also, though, he's being set up to where what we established in the first song, as I point to big laundry and elves and no ho ho, and what we established in the first song is being positioned as the exact cure to what was asked for in the second song.
Excuse me. Miss, you think it's okay for me to park here?
Yeah, it says no parking at any time, but I'm sure the loading trucks could just park across the street. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's perfect. Lex,
Hey, Mr. Houston.
what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm having a bud before my shift.
Hey, does your mother know you smoke
Yeah, she lets it slide because I score her weed.
weed? Lex, I thought you were done with all that. Last year you were back in school. You were on top of your classes.
I was hardly valedictorian.
You're doing all right in my class.
Yeah, shop class. Where you
Oh,
get
he's
an
a
A if you
teacher.
don't chop off your finger.
No, if you show up and you put in the effort, I'm not gonna hold a little accident like that against you.
Yeah, well, shop class was the only thing holding up my GPA. So when they canceled shop class because a teacher had a family emergency, they flunked me. So I decided to follow the example of my favorite teacher and never come back. How does it feel to be a role model?
Lex,
Dang, pile it
not a very
on.
fair thing to say.
What's it matter? School's supposed to prepare you for the workplace, and I have a job. Or is stock girl at Toy Zone a waste of my endless potential?
Toy Zone.
Yeah, what? You have a problem with retail?
No. I think Toy Zone's a great place for you to work. In fact, I'm proud of you, Lex. I always thought you had a great work ethic.
Yeah, well, if I don't support my drinking habit, who will?
Yeah, that's funny. Listen, Lex, I'm actually here to get a Christmas present for my son.
He's so singularly focused on his son. That's interesting. Like, he does care, or at least cared about his students and his job, but right now it's very much his son.
It's a tickle me wiggly. I didn't realize so many people were trying to do the same thing. So you think there's anything you could do?
Oh, you mean like put one aside for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like put your name on it, put it under the counter, just screw over hundreds of people that got here before you?
That would be great.
Yeah. Well, you know, I could, but that would be violating company policy, and everyone's telling me to be more responsible lately, so I'm gonna go with them on this one. Oh, but hey, I got an idea. You can get in line like everybody else, and I'd hurry up if I were you. The line's already backed up to Nordstrom.
Oh, no. Oh, to Nordstrom. Oh, shit.
Wait, are you gonna leave your car there?
Let him tow it.
All right.
Wow, he's
Merry
so
Christmas.
focused
Merry
on
Christmas,
this.
Lex.
Hark, the herald angels sing glory to a newborn king, a fucking furry little monster that's gonna make me a pile of cash.
Right you are, good buddy. Now I just need your John Hancock here on the dotted line.
With pleasure.
So that's them, huh?
Yep, our own little miracle on 34th Street.
Tell me, Lex, do you know why they call it Black?
I actually don't know why they call it Black
Because
Friday.
it comes after Thursday?
Cute. They call it Black Friday because it's the day in America when most retailers go from being in the red, losing money, to being in the black, making money.
Is that true?
Well, friendo, I have a feeling that these little babies are gonna take you so far into the black that you ain't never coming back.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Oh, you are gonna make a killing.
Ah, don't say that.
Uncle Wiley Toys
Don't say that.
guaranteed.
So they need people to buy him.
Hello, naughty list.
Ugh.
Gross!
Excuse me, Alexandra, I don't mean to bother you or anything, but do you think I can see some hustle out of you on this, the most important shift of your life? On this, the holiest day in America for humble merchants across this fine nation?
If it's a holy day, do I get time and a half?
You know, you got a real attitude problem. You're snippy to customers. You're no good boyfriends always around. You'd think a dropout with a record would be thankful to have a job. You want to end up like your mother? No prospects and 2 kids she can't take care of? She dropped your sister on her head or whatever, but you, look at what a fine job she's done with you.
Look, Frank, do you want me to unload these or what?
That would be nice if our hot ticket item could be on the shelves when we open.
Fine!
Thank you. Alexandra, do you have something to say back to me? Something a polite young woman might respond with?
Thank you.
No. Alexandra, I know this is hard for you, but try to keep up. I say thank you, so you should say,
You're welcome.
see?
He
Can be taught.
these people are so good at just writing assholes.
Hark, the herald angels sing glory to a newborn king. Peace on earth and lots of money. Money, just for me.
All right.
We'll see who's laughing by the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll see. You might be giggling. Uh-oh. It's kind of cute,
Hi,
though.
Wiggly. I'm Lex. So you're what all the fuss is about.
Tickle my belly well.
Is it saying tickle his belly well, or it's his belly well?
That tickles. I think we're going to be very good friendly ones.
I think so too, Wiggly. I think you're gonna help me out a lot more than you know.
Why is she stealing one?
Halt
security, we got a shoplifter. Drop that doll.
Jesus Christ, Ethan, you fucking asshole!
Hey, come on. It was just a goof.
Where's my sister?
Oh, no.
Hannah, is that what you've been telling me every day for the past 4 weeks to pick up your kid sister? Oh, I must have forgot because I'm so stupid.
She's right over here. But I gotta warn you, she's being a little snot today. Hannah, come here.
So stealing
Do
for
I
her
gotta put a
sister.
leash on you like a dog or my cousin Oliver?
Okay, don't pull her.
I'm not.
Okay. Hey, Banana. Is today a good day or a bad day?
Bad day.
Well, I don't know who told you that because today is a good day. You know my backpack, the ones with the pins on it? Well, today you get to wear it.
No.
I don't like that they're
See what I
giving
mean?
the kids
Being this
these dolls.
all day.
Why don't you want to wear my backpack? That makes me sad. Do you think I have a bad backpack?
I'm not supposed to.
Who says you're not supposed to?
Webby.
Oh, great. Now we gotta talk to the imaginary spider from outer space.
Ah,
What does Webby
no.
say?
Bad blood. Cross. Black and white.
Can you translate? I don't speak crazy.
She's not crazy. She's creative. Come on, Hannah. I don't have all day for this.
No!
Okay, here, let me try. All right, Banana Split.
All right, let's see.
See this hat? It was gifted to me by a great warrior. Don't you fucking laugh.
All right, I'm interested to see how they subvert
It's
it.
imbued with the power of Grayskull to ward off a dark magic, bad blood, backpacks, any fucking thing. Now I can lend you this hat just for today. And while it's on your head, well, nothing can harm you.
By the power of Grayskull.
Cross my heart. Hope to die.
Ah, he's dead. Ah, damn it. Damn it. He's dead.
I'd make a great dad, I'm just saying.
Okay. You're gonna watch her till I get off at noon, and then we're out of this fucking town. Is everything good with the buyer?
Oh yeah, about that. There's been a little complication.
Shit.
So originally we talked about 5. Well, word starts to get around, and before I know it, there is a bidding war for this thing. And, we got somebody willing to pay 7.
700 for a doll?
No. 7,000.
Dang.
Seven
Take another.
$7 fucking $1,000? Where's that? Where's that?
Oh.
Hannah, do you know what this means?
California?
California!
You're going to California.
My mom's a
Okay.
bitch. I'm an alcoholic. I'm alcoholic. That we keep afloat. It's time to flip the switch. When the problem's chronic, not being hyperbolic, but it's time to ghost.
All right.
And when the sun shines down upon me, I'll know I'm righteous, babe. In this time of crisis, babe.
There's lots of subtle language about God or righteous or things like that. And it's bringing to mind the apotheosis imagery from last musical.
And when the sun shines down over Cali, the future's priceless, babe. The past's a virus, babe. 'Cause we're California. MIA.
California MIA. Maybe a joke that works a little better on paper, but I like it.
'Cause we're California. MIA.
It beats being broke in this day and ages. What's the point of wages? You can't afford to smoke.
It's not
More imagery, or more of that theme of consumerism to some extent, talking about wages.
I'll be an actress, 'cause I've had practice selling hope. That's not how cameras work, baby. And when
The sun shines down upon us. We'll know we're righteous, babe. We survived the crisis, babe. And when the sun shines down over Cali, we won't need a license, 'cause love will drive us over Cali for MIA. We're missing in action, addition by subtraction. We're Cali for MIA.
Dear Mom, it's been real bad. I'd say you did your best, but I'm not a liar.
Oh, L-I-E-R, babe.
We get it, Ethan. You're a good speller. I'm taking Hannah as far away as we can get. I'd give you an address, but I don't want to. Don't write, don't call, don't ask. Sincerely, Lex. P.S. Get yourself a new trailer, because this one is broke as shit.
All right.
Cali for MIA. MIA.
The sister is just breaking it down this whole song.
Cali for MIA.
Look at her go. All right.
Hannah!
Hannah! What the fuck is this? That better be fucking floss. Let's go. I need a cigarette.
I told you to wait in the car, Gerald. No, you know full well why you're not allowed inside. Because you're not to step within 1,000 feet of a Cinnabon, Gerald.
What do you got to do to get a restraining order on a Cinnabon? Is that like a real thing? Asking does Cinnabon give restraining orders?
I don't believe you just want to smell them. Oh my God, look at this line. No, Gerald, keep the car running. I don't want to come out there in 10 minutes to a cold car. Excuse me, sir. What do scissors do?
They cut.
Huh?
Hello there. Linda Monroe, president of the Hatchetfield Boating Society. Or perhaps you know my husband, Dr. Monroe of Inner Beauty Rhinoplasty. I was wondering if you could just step on back and I could slide in front of you.
No,
Oh, she's
I've been waiting here all
insufferable.
night.
And your time is precious, I'm sure. Which is why I'm willing to compensate you.
Look, ma'am, I can't just let you cut in front. Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Monroe. Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
No, Gerald, you cannot run across the street.
Well, what a little turd. Okay. They're so good at making unlikable characters. And I've said that multiple times across these episodes. These episodes, I mean, 1.5 so far. I feel like I'm trying to think what they do to make them so unlikable. And there's little like shorthands you can do as a writer to make your characters unlikable, which is something you do want to do from time to time. The classic advice is if you want to have readers like a character, have them save a cat. If you want them to hate them, have them kick a dog. And while those are both actually effective, what they're doing here is more just showing someone who's conceited or full of himself and metaphorically kicking a dog by viewing everyone else beneath them, and that kind of instinctually makes us want to see her taking down a peg.
No, I don't care if River has to use the bathroom. He can hold it like a man.
Excuse me.
What? Oh my God. Gerald, hold on. Becky Barnes is accosting me. Yes, call the police.
You can't do that, Linda. You can't just cut the line.
Oh no. I did not.
Yeah, I thought she was buying his place in line, but she really just went in front of everyone.
Bought this spot fair and square.
It's all right, lady. I let her in.
Because she paid you. I saw it. That's called a bribe, sir, and it's illegal. Or it should be.
Are they? Okay, there we go.
Did you ever think about all the people behind you?
The hard-working families
Yeah.
are counting on a Wiggly for the holidays. What if one of your neighbors, who's been in line for hours, doesn't get a doll because of a bribe you took, knowing it was wrong?
Come on, lady. It's one person. That's one less doll.
Oh, no. One? No, I need 4. I have 4 boys. 4 beautiful blonde boys. They're not going to share one like some
See, they just pile on the unlikability, stacking it up more and more till you got a big, shitty pyramid.
children with a needle.
Linda, do you really think your children are better than everyone else's?
In so many words, yes! Oh, shut up. I hope you don't get a Wiggly. I hope you fucking die.
Oh my gosh. We'll see if that's foreshadowing.
What are you doing here, anyway? You don't even
Either
have
for them or for her.
children, thank God.
For your information, I'm here for the patients of St. Damian's Pediatrics Wing. Kids who are going to be spending this Christmas in a hospital bed.
Ew.
There's a little girl there, Bridget. She lost her eyesight in an accident, a horrible accident.
Well, my children were accidents. You don't...
I mean, it's basically the same thing when we're comparing apples to apples.
Me pushing my problems onto everybody else.
You know what? If I were you, sir, I'd say, I don't need your money, Linda Monroe, and I'd tear that check right in half. We'd all cheer. Come on, everyone. Tear that check.
I mean...
Tear that check.
Hey, if he doesn't want it, I'll take the check. She can come in.
No, it's my check.
See, Becky Barnes? This is Hatchetfield. Not that rah-rah school spirit cheerleader bullshit that you never grew out of. That's why you stayed with Stanley, that monster husband of yours. Well, right up until the moment he got bored and ran off.
Rough.
Well, did you think your neighbors didn't
I will
notice?
say one weakness of StarKid writing that I've seen so far is they do tend to use more maid and butler dialogue than feels natural to me as a prose writer, because in novel writing, at least, you generally want to steer away from that. Maid and butler dialogue is, I've also heard it called as you know Bob dialogue, but where two characters or more are talking to each other and they're like, as you know, this, and this, kind of reciting things the characters would already know, and it's not bad here or egregious or anything, but I did want to use it as a reason to talk about the principle, which is, I mean, that's one of the reasons writing dialogue that's effective is so hard, is because you need to figure out a way to communicate what you want the viewer or reader to know without having the characters violate their knowledge, so to speak. Either saying things that they wouldn't know or would have no reason to say then. You see the same thing almost with point of view violations with characters describing themselves at the start of books a lot of times. Like you can get away with it with a quick adjective here or there, but if you have a character who looks in the mirror and then they reflect on every part of their appearance, that's a cliche. Like, yeah, they probably would be seeing themselves, but the average person isn't internalizing that experience of taking themselves in visually when they look in a mirror. And so it feels clunky in a book because it feels like, okay, yeah, author, I see you. You're just using this as an excuse to tell us what the character looks like rather than keeping us in the character's head and in the character's thoughts. And that's the same principle here, or I guess not necessarily here because it's not egregious. There's a reason that she's saying this. But more broadly, because like, why would a character be saying things that they both know? People just don't tend to talk like, well, as you know, this happened back then, and when that happened, this happened, and that happened, this happened. And I'm only bringing it up because it's a small pattern I've noticed in the writing. But again, it's not anything that's detracting from it. It's just notable enough to be an interesting talking point.
You were wearing sunglasses on cloudy days? Turtlenecks? In the summer?
Turtlenecks
Well,
at all,
they knew
really.
what was happening. They just
Oh, I missed the subtext of that because I was monologuing.
And that's why you disgust me. Well, not because you're so naive. Because you're so weak.
Dang.
Stop crying, Gerald. I wasn't talking to you.
That was probably a necessary tonal pivot there.
Miss, do you think I could get your spot in line? I got like $20. It's really important. It's for my kid.
How do they know each other?
Oh my god, it's Becky, Barnes.
And Tom, they go way back in time. I think they dated in high school.
Yup, she was cheering
Oh.
him from the sidelines.
Do they even recognize?
I don't know.
Becky's put on some weight.
He was embedded in Afghanistan.
Oh my god.
She embedded the inmate. What will she say to him?
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom Houston.
I know who you are, Becky. I mean, I'm Becky. Becky Houston.
Oh, you're Becky Barnes.
I'm good.
I heard Tom is seeing things.
Only ghosts. It's called PTSD.
Oh, forget about it.
So this is actually really interesting as a framing for the song, because this solves, or at least sidesteps, the problem I was just talking about of saying things all the characters know. Because by having them gossip, they're not only having it be an excuse to tell us things about these characters, but it's also world building. It's creating this vibe of a small connected town where everyone kind of knows everyone's business. I don't know how big Hatchetfield's supposed to be, but this is giving me the vibe not very big.
Has she PTC'd her hubby?
He ran off.
She's not as hot as she used to be, but that look in her eyes is coming back. All those years they had fun, but they're both on the sales rack.
They are spent. They are cooked.
They are done. Wait, something's on his mind. Will he opine? Hold on, it's way too painful for Tom, or maybe for Beck, or maybe for me. What do you
Say when you love each other.
Still love each other, okay. That's strong word.
Years have passed. What do you say when there's no more buffer? What
So the reason this intrigues me so much is because we've seen for Tom, his primary focus is his son. And I'm curious, this is going to cause him to break either way, where he's breaking in favor of having another interest suddenly, or he's breaking in favor of doubling down on that singular one. I don't know which I would prefer. I think both could be really interesting.
What do you say?
It's cold out.
Oh, nothing really.
Our thing.
Haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's a train wreck!
My favorite.
Keeping my tub of popcorn. Just skip to the fucking.
She never!
Oh.
Either way, this is torture porn. I think I'll step in and save her.
You don't have half of a chance, bitch.
I don't think either took a shower. Oh my god, someone flipped the switch. There, she looked at his crotch. He looked at her boobs. They're walking a very fine line. Oops, I think we've been caught. Is she looking at mine? What do you say
When you love each other.
What do you say? The years have passed.
I'm curious, is this all just one moment, or is this supposed to be surmising a conversation that we don't see?
When you rediscover, what do you say? What do you say?
Look, Becky, you look great.
Oh, thanks. So do you.
Thanks.
So, you shopping for your kid, or?
No, I'm shopping for myself. I like dolls.
What do you say?
Why lie about
I
that?
don't
Oh, okay.
like dolls. At least not like that.
I missed you.
Aww.
What did she say? They still love each other. What did she say? The years have passed. What do you say? You rediscover. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you
Say?
Nothing. No, nothing. I forgot what I was going to.
say?
Oh, that's fun. What a fun way to end it. So it's actually like derailing him. Okay.
The doors are now opening.
Oh, they let him cut.
The doors.
They were too caught up in the grooves.
They're opening the doors.
They're opening the door.
They're opening the door.
Please enter the store in an orderly fashion. Those here to pick up a Tickle Me Wiggly. You can get those at the checkout counter, but remember, they are first come, first serve, so stay in line.
They should have a one per customer rule.
Welcome to Toy Zone. It's world renowned. The palace for all of your undergrown. It's a pageant for the gallant.
parents who are slightly imbalanced. We're slashing prices, cause you got vices that come in a variety of sizes.
Something about this is giving me such strong Rocky Horror vibes, and I don't know what. I am curious. We're structurally a little overdue to be getting into our next act, so I feel like that's got to be coming soon.
I see a deal, I see a meal, but only one of us is getting a steal. Did you know if you spend money, your kids will love you, maybe? We're slashing prices, it's brutality, makes me question my morality. When our doors are open to the public, don't you want it? For us capitalists, we are honest, come for the scope and grandeur.
I was about to say, it feels like commentary on capitalism.
When our doors open, traveling is part of the allure. Yes, our doors.
Which, not to derail this too much, I'm so embarrassed retroactively that I made it through all of Hadestown without realizing capitalism was a theme.
Open to you. Could have shopped any day, but you chose today. It's no wonder. Here's your number. Know your place in line. I'll pay to move up. I never skim off the top. It's also advisable that we're not liable for anyone who dies.
That's an ominous thing to say.
How gladly take your money now. I want the dough with the Tommy. Oh, don't we all in here is how.
I'm curious, why do they all want it so bad? Like, what about it is causing the craze? I wish I had a bit more grounding in that. Maybe it's just popular for the sake of being popular. Like, there are things like that. Like, fidget spinners, were they all that fun? Come on.
Get the very thing you want. The highest of holidays comes but once a year. I'm not talking about the fat man and his reindeer. It's
Oh, wait. There's a... Oh, I don't have it up on the board anymore. Fat Man and His Reindeer. He's friends with all the elves. Ah.
following the turkey day.
Which requires a bottle of pepper spray.
Did you know you spend money 400 on average? Quite seriously, it's a factoid. You can't escape, boy. Remember, all your checks are null and void. When our doors are open, your republic is in the market. Your net worth is in my back pocket, and it weighs in my pants down. When our doors thrust open, I'm your annual entrepreneur. Yes, our doors are open. Oh, our doors are open. Yes, our doors are open. Give us your fucking money. Give us your fucking cash. Give us your fucking money. It's where it's at. Oh, I like to touch my money.
Did you know you spend money? Your kids
All
will
right.
love you, maybe.
I mean, there's the
It's insanity.
commentary, the belief that spending money is going to lead to your children loving you. I mean, that's a direct commentary, not just on a broader level with consumerism, but with Tom specifically.
Do we have any morality when the doors are open?
Thank you very much for your generosity. Your donations are gladly accepted. Good morning.
All right. Okay. That was gonna be honest, not my favorite musical number, and I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, which is I'm gonna take like a 20-minute break and go get some coffee to make sure that I have my energy up for this and it's not my energy negatively affecting my feelings. But for this one, I felt like the energy is stalling out just a little with the last two numbers. We're introducing I'm going to draw the favorite shape on the channel so far. Okay, so if we're talking in terms of story structure, right now we are probably about 30 to 35% of the way through, but we're still doing first act things. First act is when you set things up. It's when you tend to establish the stakes of the world and have the hook that gets things kicked off. And we had a hook real fast with the introduction of the Wiggly doll. But the issue is we are, in terms of the timing, at like the 30% mark, 35% mark. But in terms of the structure, we're still doing like 10% mark things. And then it's introducing kind of this B plot with the romance potentially. I assume that's what it's doing here. But that's coming at a time where it's still trying to set up the premise. So I don't know. It feels like we've had a lot of time in here that needed to be compressed to here. And doing that would allow us to have further momentum, or I guess keep the momentum going. But I mean, we had the California MIA song that already introduced the B plot. And then we had the What Are They Saying, or whatever it's called, second song that introduced another B plot. And then we had a song from the perspective of this character who it's flagging to us that he's important, the store manager, because why else would he have a song? But either way, that's three separate storylines, all one after another, that admittedly are converging, but it's doing a lot of heavy lifting in an extended period of time that it theoretically would need to do in a shorter amount of time. Anyway, like I said, I want to make sure that I'm not just tired and grumpy. So I'm going to go get some coffee and then come back and we're going to keep on going with this. Because I want to give the show my best faith attempt at interpreting it. And I cannot do that while I am sleepy. All right, I'm back. I got some coffee in me. I've got a day of rest, and I am ready to go. My children destroyed my little diagram I had here on the board. By destroyed, I mean erased. And I think I still stand by that, but I was definitely low energy. And so I want to go ahead and just give it a full faith shot. Let's go.
Oh, look, a valued customer. Good morning, sir. Can I get you a tickly wiggly?
Yes. In fact, I would like all of them.
All of
Wait,
them?
what? What did that guy just say? Excuse me, sir. Did my ears deceive me, or did you say you want to buy all of them?
Yeah, they gotta have a limit.
As in the entire stock of 850 wigglies at $49.95 each?
That's,
$44,999, including sales tax.
Dang.
Would you like them gift wrapped?
Pulls out a $45,000 bill. I really fumbled that.
No!
Gift wrap.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I guess.
we can't buy all the dolls.
I guess they really just care about
Some
selling
of us
them.
have been waiting in line forever.
Yeah.
What's going on up there?
Well, I think somebody's trying to buy all the dolls.
I better get one.
Sorry, lady. First come, first serve. All sales are final.
Really?
Could I interest you in a gummy bug maker?
You should be ashamed of yourself, you disgusting little pervert. What's a grown man going to do with 850 dolls?
Well, one will stay in the box for posterity.
Okay, what about the
One
others?
will be used exclusively for bath time.
All right, I don't need to know all the details.
Lady, if you're gonna make with the hysterics, take it to Macy!
How dare you? Are you hearing this, Gerald?
Oh, I forgot about
my
Gerald.
attorney?
I will tickle one doll, and one doll will tickle me.
Is this the big bad evil guy?
Listen, I've been waiting here all night, and I am not leaving here without a wiggly.
Yeah.
Hi, Gary Goldstein, attorney at law. I was a little further back in line.
Gary, thank God.
Are you aware that my client, Linda Monroe, suffers from a rare, little understood anxiety disorder? And any lasting medical conditions which may arise from stress caused on these premises are your liability, sir? I hope you have your finances in order.
All right, we need legal eagle in here.
Ready for audits. Audits up your ears. Audits in your yin-yang. Audits at your wazoo.
All right. We're gonna try and be fair. We're gonna put a limit on how many wigglies
There we
each
go.
customer can purchase. One per person. You happy now?
No! Of all the arbitrary numbers, why one? It should be a nice, even number that we can all agree upon. Like 4. Well, you can buy less if you want.
I thought all sales were final.
Look, you're not getting all the wigglies, you sicko.
Why the
No,
change?
you'll be hearing from my attorney.
Hi, Gary Goldstein, attorney at law. Are you aware, my...
I guess the change is because. That's funny. The funny part is how quick he reintroduces himself.
Oh.
Well, now you'll be hearing from my attorney.
Hi, Gary Goldstein, attorney at law. Are you aware, my...
Oh, that's way funnier to me than it should be. I was gonna say, I assume it's all about money. He doesn't want to be sued. I don't know if you can be sued for that. Again, we need legal eagle in here.
My client Sherman Young is being discriminated against.
Shut up, Gary.
Ooh, right
Ooh.
in the subpoena.
All right, forget this line. I'll give you $500 cash money for one Wiggly.
Dang.
Now there's an idea. Would you like it gift wrapped?
Wait a minute. I'll give you $700.
They're losing control.
Motherfucker, whoa, get your hands off her. Fuck you.
That's a good point.
Show me the money, people. Show me the money.
$800. $3.
Can I use these coupons?
Can't help but feel they didn't all understand how it works.
I lost my job when the plant closed. I can't afford $500 for a doll. A Wiggly is $49.95.
Sorry, pal. The price just went up. Supply and demand is a wonderful thing. Whoever pays the most for a Wiggly gets a Wiggly.
Well, if you're not gonna sell me that
That's-
doll, then I guess I'm just gonna have to take it.
All right.
That guy's got a Wiggly. He's got a Wiggly
Well,
doll.
if he gets one, then I want four.
Give me that doll. No, give it to me.
Where are we in the story? Okay, like 35%.
It's mine! It's mine! It's certainly mine! It belongs to my boy!
Well, did you pay for it?
It's mine. It's mine. It's certainly mine. It's my little toy.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's certainly mine.
It's mine.
It's my little boy.
Oh god.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Okay, so I think this is showing. I don't know. I thought the Wiggly was going to like mind control based off the first song, but maybe it's showing how people will tear each other apart over the sake of consumerism, and that's the theme that it's going for here. As each one is singing the same little refrain as the other. Is it a refrain if it's just the same line? Yeah, it's a refrain. Beato. There we go.
It's my fucking body to spend. You never should settle for a lifetime that is handed to you. There's always a line to be cut and someone to barrel through. And if you should find that you're about to get the short of the stick, take what you want, return what you get. I'll kill you all.
Let go! Let go!
Just let go. You have a dead wind.
Oh, someone's gonna die.
Just die.
There we go.
Time to die. You made my Christmas list.
I got it.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it. What a relief.
It's mine.
Family will love me. Now take it.
So that's an interesting lyric. My family will love me, because that's the same impulse that we've seen in Tom. Just kind of broader. This thing is so horrifying and hideous, but cute at the same time, and I don't know how they swung that.
Mine it's squeeze, squeeze. His belly so squeezy. You never should settle for a lifetime that is handed to you. There's always a line to be cut and someone to barrel through. And if you should find that you're about to get the short of the stick, take what you want, return what you get.
Ah!
It's all I need and all I need.
Whoa.
It's something that I can't resist.
What is this?
Simple, I plan to die.
What's it gonna do?
Is the last thing on my Christmas list.
You're in my toy store.
Toy into
Yeah, I mean,
Get out.
this guy's not a very good manager.
it up with gift receipt. I'll never
Whoa.
ever
No.
return it. But you bet the price I pay will be discreet. You never should settle.
Never should settle.
For the lifetime.
For the lifetime.
For the lifetime.
That is
So again, I'm a little confused, or not confused, just not quite oriented yet. Is this coming because of the doll in like a supernatural way, or is this just how people are with wanting it? Like, if it was a Tickle Me Elmo, would this still be happening? It's actually a principle in writing called the Tickle Me Elmo principle. Not really, but imagine.
feast or famine.
Beast or famine, okay.
Hi, welcome to the Lakeside Mall Cineplex. How can I help you?
There's so many people and so many different roles across this, which I know is probably the most base level observation I could make about a StarKid musical, but it always surprises me.
Can I get 2 tickets to that new flick, Santa Claus is Going to High School?
Okay, that'll be 2 tickets to Santa Claus is Going to High School. That'll be $27.50.
What?
For 2 tickets?
Are you kidding? $30 for 2 tickets. That's... Look, I'll give you $15. That's as high as I'm going.
Sir?
I don't think that's how that
this
works.
This is not a type of place where you can haggle, sir. Like, I don't set the prices, okay? I'm just a high school kid.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna find you at school.
Good
Put
lord.
you in a locker and fart in it.
Oh, no. Not the easy bake oven.
Oh, it's the easy bake oven for you.
Hey! What's going on here?
So, to tie it into writing at least a little bit, the giving it a specific term, it's just more of that principle that I talked about in the last video, where specificity tends to be funnier than broad generalization. And so calling it, like having a specific anime attack name for it, the Easy Bake Oven, is just inherently funnier than if they had, I don't know, just described it broadly and left it at farting in it. I got nothing too deep, but came to mind.
I'm just asking him a question.
Don't I know your face? Ain't you been told not to hang around this mall?
I'm just taking the kid to see the Santa movie.
Yeah, you're coming with me. Yeah? What's going on in Toy Zone? Ah, shit. You kids get out of here.
This is giving me flashbacks to, I think, like the last 7 times, that's an exaggeration, last like 3 or 4 times I've been to Walmart. I've been apprehended by security, not apprehended, but like pulled aside and questioned independently in different states. And I don't know what vibe I give off. I don't know. I'm just processing that now. Okay, sorry.
Don't do it. 2 doors, not 1.
I'm sorry, Hannah. I thought I could get us in. I would have shelled out for the tickets. I'm just a little low in funds at the moment. I thought my old jalopy weren't going to make it all the way to California, so I sunk $1,000 into it. Look, don't tell your sister I got no dough. She'll lose respect for me.
Okay, is there a place in the States where they call it a flick and dough reliably, or is this just like a character trait, or is this like a putting us at a specific time? I'm unsure about that, but I'm noticing they're using a voice with this character, I think in an effort to make each character sound different, where he has a really interesting vocabulary. He's, like I said, he's using words like flick or dough or things like that. And it creates a certain texture for the character. There are they're essentially like 2 schools of thought with character voice like that. And one is giving characters a different vocabulary is a good shorthand to get you to a unique voice, or having them have a specific way to say things. I haven't actually read Stephen King, but outside of his book on writing, but I've heard that he does this a lot for his characters. Like he'll have very specific and kind of funny ways of saying things, or they'll have like verbal tics or things like that. But the other school of thought is that's kind of just set dressing that addresses what the character's actual worldview is. So, for example, let's say you have 2 characters walking into a room and there's a hot dog on a table. One character might say, oh, that's a hot dog. And the other might say, ooh, that's a bona fide NYC glizzy. That tells you a little bit about each character. They've said it differently, but it doesn't tell you much about who they are. Whereas if you have the characters, I don't know, one seems averse to it, or one goes and takes it immediately, or they view it as a threat, they view it as something that was there for them, they view it as something that was obviously there for someone else. Kind of their worldview informs the vocabulary, and then that informs their voice broadly. So, yeah, it's a total tangent based off of the word dough, but it came to mind because it's interesting. I see what they're doing, and it's an effective shorthand.
Hey, what's shaking, Banana?
I mean, there you go, shaking
You
banana.
okay?
Bad place. Black and white.
Yeah, you're saying that.
Look, I know you're nervous to leave home, but you gotta trust me. It's gonna be so much better for you once you're out of there. And hey, maybe once you're gone, maybe then your mom will realize, hey, I gotta do better. Do you trust your sister, Hannah?
Uh-huh.
And do you believe that, no matter how bad it looks right now, things will get better?
Not better. Badder. Much badder.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's with that grammar? Even I know it's more bad.
Oh, okay, you just said what's shaking banana.
What the hell is that? I think we better split, Banana.
So this is really that was a really interesting scene to me because structurally this is almost identical to the scene we had in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, where you have Paul and Emma, I think. And they're talking about her sister and like the different memories she has of her seeing musicals, things like that. And then it gets interrupted by an attack coming in. And they had a similar thing, like a similar dynamic, similar kind of conversation. But to me, it landed differently. And I'm trying to think of why. I think they were even pretty close narratively in the same placement. Maybe a little bit further along in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Because that one really resonated with me. And this one I think is fine, but it didn't resonate in quite the same way. I'm trying to think what they did differently. And I don't know if it's emotional buy-in with the characters that you bring into it, or if it's the way they wrote it. But I think it might be both. I'm going to have to think on that. I'll try to remember to come back to it later.
Not better.
And if I don't, give me your thoughts.
Badder. Much badder.
Hey, what's with that grammar? Even I know it's more bad. What the hell is that? I think we better split, Banana. Hey, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay!
Oh.
Bad blood!
Hannah, get out of here! The place by marshals! Get in the kitty tunnel!
Did he just spit up blood? What did he say? Get in the kitty tunnel, okay. Oh my god! What was he even doing?
He didn't even have a doll. What a waste of time.
Okay, so this does seem beyond baseline for people.
She's got a doll. Don't you touch her!
Did he just aura blast him? What was that? Hit him with a Hadoken! Perfect! What was... Wait, what? I guess he probably just scared him, but it's really... All right, Tom is a wizard.
Thank you, Tom. I don't know.
Wait, Ethan?
Lex. I'll get you to California, Lex. Then you don't gotta cry so much no more.
That's a shame.
He's dead. We've got to get out of the mall, Tom.
Aren't you a nurse? I feel like there's things you can do. Chest compressions, right? I don't know. I'm out of date on my CPR or like first aid stuff. But I mean, there's got to be something.
Not leaving here without a Wiggly.
Is he infected too?
Fucking doll, I'm in a hurry.
Tommy's got a knife!
Oh! Well, I didn't expect that. This is awfully 70% for 40% through the musical.
Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ in heaven. It's madness in here, Gerald. Madness. What? No, I'm not frightened. I'm annoyed. Because some asshole took my doll and...
At least you didn't get stabbed. She's gonna get all dolled up.
Well, well, well. Hello, naughty list.
Yeah.
How you doing there, Linda?
Stay back, whoever you are. I have pepper spray and I use it more than you could ever imagine.
Oh, I don't know if you wanna fuck with me, Miss Monroe. I was a colonel once. And your pepper spray, well, that's right here.
What? How
What
did
is
you-
going
Don't you
on?
worry about that now, Linda.
How do you know my name?
Well, I know a whole heap about you.
That's not the answer you want to hear.
Ooh, Hatchetville. Sure is a special place, you understand? And you, little lady, you are the most special person in it.
I know that! What do you want from me?
Well, I want to give you everything you ever desire.
A doll.
You see,
For them.
Linda, I know why you want those Wiggly dolls.
Hunches, it's gonna save her family in some way.
It's the same reason only 2 of your 4 children are from Gerald.
Is it the same reason? I guess I don't know why.
You keep looking for it in the arms of other men, or in the smiles of your ungrateful little brats. But you have been cruelly denied it, Linda. Go on. Say what it is.
I want what everybody wants. To be loved. Is that a crime?
Oh, Linda, that's the type of bullshit you feed your therapist and your life coach.
Who is this guy?
Come on now. We all know that love is highly overrated. It's a two-way street. You gotta give a little up yourself.
Oh, wait, that was a line. Return what you were given. Take what you want, something like that.
But why should you give when you can get? No, Linda. You want to be adored, worshipped. And I can help make that happen.
Ooh.
All you got to do is just do what you do best.
Shop.
Be a mother.
Right. Right. I'm
Okay.
a fabulous mother.
Linda, you were chosen long ago to bring about the birth of a friendly wind of mine.
Oh.
All you gotta do is open your heart up to his love.
Is she gonna be like,
What are you doing?
Do you see him? Do you see him?
okay, so we're getting like, oh. I think I've misunderstood what this whole musical is. I'll let the scene play and then I'll tell you.
Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you see him?
Yes, I fucking see him!
Okay, so I thought that this was a story about Tom, and it is a story about Tom, I think. But I see what they're doing. It's almost who's the guy who did this? Lovecraft, where he would take I don't know if drawing is going to actually help prove the point, but it's going to help me focus. So you have a normal story or traditional story where, wow, drawing with my left hand really did not bode well. Okay, so you have a more traditional story. It's about a character, and you have their wants and their goals and their things like that, and you take them on a little journey. But the other thing you could do is, that is a town, if you couldn't tell. you can have a place, and you make that place almost the character that the arc happens to. And so by focusing on a place like Hatchetfield, or I think it was Arkham in Lovecraft, what you can do is you can build up a cast of characters within it, but rather than it being about their individual journeys, it becomes more about the journey of the town and what they go through. And that would make sense why they're introducing so many B-plots and threads like that. Is my hunch is it's not actually about Tom. I don't even know if Tom lives through this, as much as it is the people of Hatchetfield and what this squiggly, wiggly guy and kind of the stand-in he is for consumerism or greed or whatever it is, how that changes the town. And that can be used for some really interesting effects, where instead of having quite as compelling of a character journey, what you do get is like this atmospheric thing where it's very magnetic. You get like, yeah, I could be more invested. We could be spending more time here, or we could spend more time here with another character, or spend more time here with another character and focus in. And there's real merits to that. You can see the merits of that in the last musical that we watched. But by focusing in on the greater town's journey and having all these characters, it's a higher ask of the reader or the watcher, because you have to track a lot more moving parts, and there has to be a lot more concessions of what you buy and don't buy, because you don't have as much time to develop individual characters. But it creates this overwhelming texture of everything falling apart no matter where you look. And I think that's what's happening here. I think that's why we're jumping around so much. I don't think it's an accident. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be effective for everyone, but I think I see what they're doing.
This is Carl Mason, coming to you live from New York with continuing coverage of what's already being called the Black Friday from Hell. From the Mall of America to Macy's Herald Square, reports are flooding in of violent riots breaking out at retailers of all sizes. With mayors and governors pleading to the federal government for aid, speculation swirls as to whether or not President Howard Goodman will declare a national state of emergency.
Can someone tell me what the hell is happening out there? For God's sake, the country is coming apart at the seams.
It's a goddamn uprising is what it is. There could be anarchists, terrorists.
All I can see is Paul.
Give me 2 hours, Mr. President. I'll organize a series of drone strikes against the key instigators of this revolt.
No, Mr. President, these riots are not ideologically motivated. Make no mistake, this is shopper mania and a fuck ton of it.
Now, I know this may sound hard to believe, but it seems that what these people are rioting over is a doll.
A doll?
Okay.
Bob, are you serious? People are killing each other for a toy?
Yes, Mr. President. This toy. It's called a Tickle Me Wiggly.
No. This can't be happening.
Is that Carol of the Bells playing in the background? Da, 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 da.
No.
It is.
This
Beato.
can't be happening.
Okay.
We beat the Nazis and the communists, and now people are cannibalizing each other over some fucking weird little monster. I mean, I admit, he is cute.
Oh, no.
And I'll come right out and say it. He has a fuzzy tummy. And I wouldn't mind tickling that little belly well. In fact, Morris, why don't you, hand him here?
Why?
I need to understand what we're dealing with here.
So it's
And
not
the only
even
way
contained to just Hatchetfield. And again, the fact that we're spending time here with new characters this late into the musical is strengthening my theory that I think this is a sort of Lovecraftian approach.
I can do that is if I hold him in my arms.
No, Mr. President. I'm the Secretary of Defense.
It's also worth noting, I think I'm using Lovecraftian imprecisely because I haven't read Lovecraft in a long time for various reasons. But I kind of associate it with that sort of storytelling. But from what I remember, maybe he does follow characters more than I'm giving him credit for. But regardless, the point sort of stands.
It's my job to protect the nation and you. I'll hold on to a little
whippersnapper. Like hell you will.
That is enough.
Hardly know her snapper.
Enough. One of my political heroes has always been John F. Kennedy. He saved this country from the Cuban Missile Crisis by keeping a cool head. That is what we need now, fellas. Cool heads.
He's patting the
while you
doll.
three devise a strategy, I'll hold on to the Wiggly.
Shut the fuck up! Morris, I am the goddamn president of the United States of America, and I order you to hand me that fucking doll!
No! You're nothing more than a Harvard Law School community organizing prick! Take one step closer to my friendy Wen and I'll rip your fucking throat out with my own teeth!
Wendy Wen. Okay.
Not your friendy when he's mine. I'm gonna tickle that doll.
No! He's mine! Back off or I will send a laser-guided ballistic missile to your house in Denver!
Oh my
You'll be
God.
scraping off what's left of your kids off the fucking pavement!
Good God. Okay. So it is really escalating.
Give me that cock-sucking motherfucking cock-a-doodle doll!
I'll bite your nipple off. Oh! Hey! Hey!
Oh my God!
General McNamara? Did I get it
Are
right?
you all right?
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit.
I almost killed you, Mr. President.
I don't know what came over me.
I do. Sorry for the intrusion, Mr. President. Hope you don't mind if I let myself in.
Into the Oval Office? Who the hell are you?
My name's General John McNamara of the United States military.
Woo! Wait. Coming back. And we've got the in the background. It was the song they sang last time after they had been taken over.
My name's General John McNamara of the United States military.
Oh, that's fun.
Special Unit PEIP. We call it PEEP.
I've never heard of you guys.
Oh, we're a fairly small team. Just me and a few of my peeps. That was a joke, sir. Our department handles crises of a certain nature. Situations not unlike what we have here on this Black Friday.
What do you mean? Certain situations?
Mr. President, behind the veil of the universe you perceive are entities both ageless and foul. And these eldritch forces are rising.
Eldritch?
There's
Are
a
we...
creature at work here.
Is this more Lovecraft than I thought?
One with designs on humanity far worse than any nightmare we can comprehend. And he is marshaling his power. Mr. President, if humanity is going to have any hope for survival, you're going to have to come with me.
Where?
To borrow an expression, we're stepping out of the blue and into the black.
I don't know that expression.
Sometimes you gotta wake, answer the call, or fall. No need to raise the stakes when you're on the wall. Stand tall. Sometimes you gotta feel your chest. Sometimes you gotta slow your breath. Sometimes you gotta step into the black and white and face the thing you dread. Sometimes you gotta stand.
This,
No. Sometimes you gotta make your case. You gotta step into the black and white and needle that thread. 'Cause there are monsters and there are men. There are monsters that live in your head. There are monsters that we all should dread. So join the fight and try your might. Step in the black and white.
Oh, wait, black and white. That's what the girl was saying, isn't it?
There are forces in this world
that mean you real harm. If your soul is unarmed, it is nothing on your phone. We need every hand for a scrum that's undermanned. The truly good versus the truly bad. Ha! You better learn to discern it quickly, boys. It's the only chance we have. You better align your soul with what's good.
He's saying so much, but I'm getting so I keep waiting to figure out what the black and white is.
And right. Join the only fight that's left and scour the black and white. For there are monsters and there are men. There are monsters that live in your head. It is the monsters who should live in dread and fear our might. Join the fight into the black and white.
So, we're not exactly dealing with terrorists here.
Not exactly.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, I can't tell. I guess it sounds like the doll is some sort of eldritch entity, which makes sense with him. Oh, what did it say? Something about sleeping in the land of the dead.
Look me in the eye now, sir, and make a solemn vow to become your best self now. I know our opponent, sir, requires nothing less than your absolute best. I know it's hard.
The world is pain and distraction.
But there's occasions met by lesser men who took the lead.
It must be you.
It must be me.
Never take your office lightly.
Never take my office lightly.
You must fill your heart, make good with God immediately.
There are monsters and there are men. There are monsters.
Sorry, I'm not having as much to say on this song. I'm enjoying the song, and also in terms of specificity, like we talked about last musical, a lot of it is kind of staying more abstract, so I'm not having a lot to fully sink my teeth into in order to have stuff to commentate on. And again, if it's building to this approach over here, the kind of wider world building approach, it doesn't necessarily need that, but it does make it a little bit harder to commentate on. I do still want this to be transformative. It's just I don't want to talk just for the sake of talking either.
That live in your head.
It is the monsters who shall live in dread.
So join the fight
against the real plight.
When monsters are real, you better forge a heart of steel to cast the darkness from light.
You gotta step into the black and white.
All right. That feels like a midpoint. So we've got step into the black and white. I don't know what that means. Black Friday, I'm connecting that. I don't know if it's actually related. I know it's related to what that girl was talking about, but I don't quite understand what it's saying. But yeah, this is so fascinating because I could see this musical being kind of divisive among fans of it, where it's doing a lot of things really, really well. And I don't want to diminish that because I am really enjoying it. The thing is, I didn't have the proper framework going into it, I think. Where I was expecting a lot more of this, like they did last musical, focusing on one single character. And instead, that's just not what they're going for. So if you're looking for this, if you're looking for a guy who didn't like musicals too, I think you're going to be disappointed or feel like it's unfocused or strangely structured. But it's more like vignettes of different stories that are telling one greater story around the world of Hatchetfield. And I think that might be a more productive way to look at it so far from what I'm piecing together. I don't know if I'm actually onto anything. I could be off, but that's what it feels like to me. All right, this is the part of the video where I am going to just talk at you for a little bit. If you want to just see the reaction itself, you can skip past it, but there's a good reason for it. Because I've been doing some study, because I haven't been happy with how I'm coming across in this reaction necessarily, because I'm circling these ideas trying to voice why I'm kind of lacking some energy with this one, and I haven't been able to pin it down. So I took some time overnight and I went and studied a few craft books, and I think I have an answer that changed how I understand the musical, and hopefully will change how you understand, or at least give you an understanding of where I'm coming from. So the concept all comes down to subplot theory. The idea of introducing plots within a plot inside of your story, which is almost essential, unless you're doing like a novella or a short story, something very, very contained. In that case, even then, sometimes you want a little bit of one. But I've been throwing around words like subplot and plot, or A plot and B plot, and ultimately you can kind of think of that as the primary plot, or your A plot, is what the story gathers around. It's the center of gravity. And that's often the external events of your story. So picture like the Avengers. We've got, in the original one, we have the battle against Loki. And fighting back against Loki is the whole idea there. But then you have the internal plot, the B plot, and that's the interpersonal relationships between the different Avengers. You also have following Tony Stark's journey, where he's willing to make the sacrifice play, things like that. And that's how they balance the A plot and the B plots. And that's differentiated between a multi-plot, which you could find in films like Pulp Fiction or Nashville, or even Contagion was one that I saw, where in a traditional singular plot story, you have one center of gravity and then things that branch off of it. In a multi-plot story, sometimes called a multiplex story, you have you have subplots, or what would essentially be subplots, but they're all weighted equally. And the issue with that is multi-plot stories can look a lot like an improperly balanced typical story that only has a subplot, or that only has a regular plot and then subplots off of that. And the difference between a improperly balanced singular narrative story versus a true multi-plot story depends on where you have that center of gravity, like I talked about earlier. If you have that center of gravity on an individual plot line or an individual character, then you've moved into traditional plotting. But if you have that center of gravity on a event or a location, then you've essentially sorry, I trailed off because I was thinking Dunkirk is another one that does this really effectively. If you have it tied to an event or a location or something like that, then suddenly, rather than having it be a character's story, you have an argument that's focused around a location or an event, and then you attack the argument from different angles narratively with different plots and different protagonists. So if we look at the idea of subplots and how to introduce them, you can kind of picture a slingshot, which I have drawn there very beautifully. When you start a narrative, picture loading up a slingshot with a big rock and pulling it back. And you want to have tension in there. If you don't have tension, it's not interesting, because the viewer or the reader needs to be asking, when is this going to snap? When is this going to release? And you want to be able to leave yourself enough room to pull it back more and more and more as you go throughout the story. Don't pull it back enough and it's not interesting. And if you pull it back too far too quick, then it loses tension as the story goes on, and that metaphorical rubber band loosens its grip a little bit. So when you introduce a subplot, the idea is you're loading another little thing into this pouch of your slingshot, which increases the impact when it does go off. But if you load too much, it's not going to necessarily be able to get that lift to take off when you let go. And so in order to make sure you're loading them correctly, you want to ask yourself, what is the subplot doing for the main story here? And the answer usually is one of these four things if it's working effectively. It can contradict the theme, it can resonate with the theme, it can complicate the main plot, or it can broaden or explore your scope. And if we look at the subplots with Black Friday, we've got Tom getting wiggly for Tim, which has been positioned as the primary plot. That gets the most emotional energy, or at least it did early on. No, I'd say even consistently, it still gets the most emotional energy and narrative weight with how it's positioned. So then that leaves our other things as subplots rather than competing main plots, because it's not fully focused on the location, despite making some gestures in that direction. So we have Paul and Emma babysitting, which is more of a throwaway. I was kind of debating if I ought to even list it there, but I figured I wanted to be comprehensive. We'll skip that for now, though. Lex and Hannah running away. That complicates the main plot because in order to do so, they need to get a wiggly. We've got Hannah the Prophet. That is probably the best subplot so far, in my opinion, because it broadens the scope, it complicates the main plot, and potentially resonates with the theme. We'll see what that is. The theme being capitalism and what do you do in the pursuit of greed, and are you satisfied with things you have? We've got Becky Barnes. She's doing stuff for the hospital, and there's also a romance there. Becky Barnes. I was just talking about Captain America. Now we got Bucky Barnes. Okay, so Becky Barnes in the hospital and romance. That is complicating the main plot. Frank the Capitalist. That is resonating with the theme of consumerism. We got Linda Monroe, the mythic bitch. That seems like it is going to be maybe doing a little bit of everything because she's embodied wanting to have more and more. It's expanding the scope to be like this cult or whatever that weird guy was, and it's also complicating the main plot. So one of the more effective ones. And then we have the president, which seemingly is going to complicate the main plot. It definitely expands the scope, so that's probably where that's most appropriate. Now, if you look at these, you can see like they're all doing something for the most part. I think the issue is you got to think of that slingshot. In order to have it stay fully tense as you go throughout and not feel bogged down, generally doing one thing is the minimum. You want them doing more if you can. And I think instead, this has kind of added things that are doing one thing alongside Tom's without necessarily pointing at Tom's story. Which again would work as the multi-plot if they didn't give so much weight and centrality to Tom's story. But because they've done that, that's flagged to us that narratively we're not in a multi-plot and instead we're in a traditional structured story. And that's made it feel a little bit clunky, or I guess clunky is probably harsher than I actually mean, but narratively demanding. And I'll get to what I mean by that in just a second. But if we come over here, we've got this pyramid that I drew. And I call it the pyramid of story focus. You have the foundation, which is your primary story, but then everything on top of that needs to kind of rhyme with that primary story, so to speak. It needs to point back at it, complicate it, and do things for that specifically. Otherwise, instead of having a pyramid, you're going to have like a big block, a big story block, which isn't a problem in and of itself, especially if you're shaping it around an event or a location and going into multi-plot. But it's a much bigger narrative ask because it's less narratively aerodynamic is kind of a poetic way to say it. There's a lot more moving parts to pick up, and I'm not saying it's wrong for trying to do this, but what I am saying is it's asking for a lot more energy and trust from the viewer. And that's trust that if someone's coming into this blind, they might not necessarily have built up, and I could see this being one that people bounce off of. But that said, I could see this being a lot better on a rewatch because then you already have all these pieces assembled in your internal model of the story. You're no longer having to negotiate with it to figure out what it's about, and you're able to kind of proceed from there. But for a first watch, it kind of feels like it is spreading itself a bit too thin, kind of putting dead weight at the end of the slingshot, almost because Tom's part was so well written. And because that was so effective, because that was so resonant, that demanded narrative focus in a way that makes all of these kind of feel ancillary to it. But if these got the same emotional weight and we truly jumped from story to story, it would feel more like a functioning multi-plot. But as it stands, it's just been a very heavy narrative lift that it's asking and reaching for, which again, it's ambitious and I don't think it's bad, but it is just more demanding as a viewer. So if you've ever wondered, if you've ever felt similarly and tried to figure out like what's going on here, I've seen some people in my comments be like, yeah, I liked Guy Who Didn't Like Musical, or The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, but I don't love Black Friday. This might be one theory as to why. Of course, it's going to change from person to person. But The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals was very focused on Paul's journey, and it tells you who it's about. And I think that's kind of the strength of these writers when they're operating in that mode. And this is them reaching for something else, and I don't think fully grappling with the shape. But we'll see how they stick the landing in the second half. I'm really excited to keep going. I've been talking for 11 minutes, but hopefully this was interesting to you all. It's kind of shaped my understanding of what it's going for, and I'm excited to see how they continue to develop these different plots. Anyway, let's get back to the reaction for Act 2.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Almost sounds like a train.
Ring-a-ling-ding.
But no, it was not a train.
When a bell rings, it's only a matter of time till Christmas break.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Candy canes in my bag.
In the schoolyard, Mom is bringing my sled. When the clock strikes 3, see you at the rink. And I'll ice up my skates. Can't wait.
Who is this?
Deck up Northville High School. Carolyn,
Oh, high school. Okay.
Orient like me. See what winter brings for your Northville mistletoe.
This is the high school that Tom used to teach at, right?
Dish that lump of coal, push it to the limit. Pumpkin spice brigades, fill those cookie trays up, and pass Kris Kringle the ball. Deck the halls of Northville High, 'tis the season of rock and rollin'. And
All
we'll
right.
beat South Heights 'cause the naughty nine nights, and we'll duck and spike their eggnog.
Oh, don't do that.
Hey, Kris Kringle got ice in his veins for a reason, and we'll beat South Heights with the
Okay, wait, Kris Kringle's got ice in his veins for a reason. Is that why he let Wiggly take his sleigh? No, that was because he was friends with all the elves.
mistletoe fight with our secret Santa squad. Fa la 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 la.
Christopher Kringle, report to the principal's office immediately.
Wait, his name is
Mr. Humbug.
Christopher
I'm
Kringle?
in trouble now.
You bet you are!
Jingle, jangle. If any.
Wait, is that Santa Claus? I feel like the name Kris Kringle, the prophecy is something like, he who has this name, if he be worthy, carries the power of Santa Claus, or something like that. I think that's in, like, Genesis.
Anyone sees 2 elves in my locker, I'll get expelled for sure. What are you 2 doing here?
We're here to make sure you don't screw up Christmas, boss!
Wait,
That's right! Hey, Chris.
Noel.
Is this Santa Claus? Noel?
Tom in
Okay.
your locker? Don't worry, boss. She can't see us. But if she finds out you're Santa,
Okay.
the winter spell will be broken.
I did not know this.
Northville High School
Did I say I did not know this? I might expect this.
got you cold. We will rock you under the mistletoe. Seniors are on high, sweating Northville
I-
High School.
I did not. Orient like Kings. They have so many little Christmas puns, and I love it.
Mistletoe. Spread that Christmas cheer, rock that Northville spirit. Dish that lump of coal, push it to the limit. Pumpkin spice brigades, fill those cookie trays up, and pass Kris Kringle the ball. Deck the halls of Northville High, it's the season of rock.
You know, if people couldn't find out I was Santa Claus, I would not go by Kris Kringle.
Season of rock, and we'll beat South Heights 'cause they're naughty, not nice, and we'll duck and spike their eggnog. Spike it, jingle,
Santa's spiking eggnog.
and we'll beat South Heights with the mistletoe bites with our secret Santa squad. La 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 la. Deck the halls of North
All right, what are we doing at this high school?
High school, carol in the halls, rising with the tide. You'll orient like kings, see what winter brings. People and pastors wrinkle the ball.
They gotta all know, right? They're humoring him. I guess I didn't know. I thought it was just a coincidence, but.
What the fuck am I watching?
Oh, wait, was that a show?
Careful, Tom. You don't want to rip the stitches. We are in the Cineplex. You were stabbed. I found a first aid
Wait,
kit. in the box.
wait. Was that a hallucination? What was that?
Patched you up as best I could.
What is this?
It's a movie. Santa Claus is going to high school.
Okay, there we go.
What's it about?
I don't know. All the kids in the world are on the naughty list. Santa figures he's out of touch, so he turns into a teenager so he can reconnect with the youth? Or
Better pitch than Working Boys.
spy on them?
Although the way in the official soundtrack, I've been listening to the guy who didn't like musicals so much. In the soundtrack, the way he's like part of the business world in show-stopping number is one of my favorite things.
How is it?
It's not good, Tom.
No, I was talking about the movie.
So was I. It's real bad. But you'll be all right. The knife missed your vital organs.
Oh, that's
Guess
good.
It's my lucky day.
Here, let me help you.
There's something funny about you, Mr. Kringle. I want to know how you made ice appear on the gym floor to make those bullies slip and fall into the dumpster.
You know, I haven't been to the Cineplex in years.
Neither have I. Stanley used to say going to the movies was a waste of money. Huh. I didn't even realize. I was just trying to find someplace safe, and I dragged us to our old seats. It must have been second nature.
No kidding.
Yeah, look, G7 and 8.
Wait, I wonder if it's still here.
Yeah! Becky, look! You remember when we carved that?
Yeah. It's a penis.
We were kids. And if I could go back, I would carve something nice.
Yeah, like T&B forever. Well, we thought it'd be forever.
That moment, the way they just let that sit. It's sweet if he's into her too, and if he's not, that's kind of a
Oh, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Oh, yeah? Try me.
Noel, I'm Santa Claus.
What's going on out there?
Oh, the people who got dolls ran. The people who didn't are still in the mall. They're organizing. They blocked off all the exits. They're convinced there are more dolls in here somewhere.
Are there?
I don't know,
is he?
Well, if there's even one Wiggly left, I'm gonna find it.
Tom, no.
I do not understand the Wiggly magic system for how they infect people or corrupt them.
Becky, please. I'm sorry. It's just, the night Jane died, I was driving. If she'd been driving, she would have seen the other car sliding into the intersection. She would have stopped. That's my fault.
I see a tear in his eye.
That's my fault. She's dead. I killed my family.
God, how do you carry that? That's what I mean. Like, the gravity of this plot is so good. It's
Remember us
so
in high
strong.
school?
It's just wow.
The quarterback, the cheer captain. We were insatiable.
Insatiable. That's an interesting word to use
When you
there.
shipped out, I thought I'd wait for you. Then I met Stanley. At first, he was so cool. He bought us booze and cigarettes. He had a car and his own apartment. We were kind of going together for about 5 months. When I'm at the lake with some friends, I'm flirting with some guy, a little buzzed. When Stanley's car comes driving onto the beach, and he grabs this poor boy and just beats the shit out of him.
Damn.
And tells me to get in. After that, I didn't go to any more parties. Stanley was a bad, bad man.
Dang.
People think he left me for some woman in Clivesdale. That's not the truth. Last year, when your wife passed, I was thinking of going to the funeral. Stanley said he'd rather see me dead than hanging around Tom Houston again. And something about that woke something up inside of me. Because when we went our separate ways, it was fine because it was us. But who was he to keep us apart? So that night I fought back. He chased me out of the house and into the woods. He was the one who brought the knife. It's funny. Stanley's the one that made me go to nursing school. That's who I knew where his femoral artery was.
Jesus.
Not sure if I hit it, but I left him out there. Maybe he crawled somewhere for help. Maybe he died in those woods. You say you killed your family. I hope I killed mine. So, Tom, you've got to forgive yourself.
Holy shit. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, just acting their asses off here. Wow. I wasn't prepared for that. That was a lot. That's what I mean. This team is so good. Whoever wrote this, they're so good at putting emotional weight into their characters and into their plots that this is just so interesting and so compelling that with the multi-plot approach that they're also doing at the same time, it makes it feel a little more whiplashy than I think would have happened with the same writing approach as the guy who didn't like musicals. But the actual content of that whole monologue was so good. I don't know that it would help me feel better if I crashed a car with my wife in it, but the writing was great and the delivery was fantastic. Wow, that's a heavy theme to be starting with. Come on, kids, it's time for Wiggles! And now we've got, I knew where his femoral artery was. I don't know why I turned into Solid Snake. Wow, that's really, really affecting writing, like emotionally affecting and really resonant. I have more thoughts, but I think they would be repetitive.
Because if you don't, how's anyone ever gonna forgive me?
Becky Barnes.
You look just the same as I always remember. All those Friday nights under the lights, under the bleachers together. You and I were meant to be something more than a faded memory. Till you and I, something divided us. If the universe is infinite, then it's definite.
This guy's so
There's
talented.
an alternate reality where we're now a family.
Aww.
Take me back in time to love you. Take me back when we were lost, lost in love and lost in peace.
As cute as they are, I can't help but feel neither of them's really in the place for a relationship right now. Call me anti-romantic.
Without the cost. Take me back in time to high school. Take me back when things were light. Light my heart and light my shadow to make it alright. 'Cause I already lost it once. What I already was.
Don't look the same at all as I remember. The light has left your eyes.
Aw.
Something has changed.
Well, yeah.
Then you were way more put together. But I remember something someone asked me back in school. Tom, if you asked me, I'd still go to prom with you.
This is so good. This subplot is like everything around Tom is, I think, better than Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Can't wait for the happy ending we get, and no, it's not coming.
Where it's only you and me. Take me back in time to love you. Hold me closer than before. Feel my heart and mend what's broken. To feel you once more.
Without the cost.
Take me back in time
to high school.
Take me
back in time. Light my heart and light my shadow. One more night, 'cause I already lost in once. What I already won. I've lost too much now to care. But I know that something's still there.
Yeah, and that's it. I'll let them finish.
I'll never let you go now.
Take me back, gotta take me back. Just take
What's
me
that?
back.
Oh, the high school?
Take me back, just take me back. Gotta take me back. Just take me back. Gotta take me back. Just take me back. Gotta take me back. Just take me back. Gotta take me back.
Aww.
In time to love you. Hold me closer than before.
I know this is gonna stab me in the heart later.
Feel you once more. Take me back to high school. Take me back in time. Light my heart and light my shadow. To make it alright. Make it alright. Alright.
Oh, now is not the time. You've just been stabbed. You're gonna break the stitches open. I think I was focusing on the wrong thing.
Really, Santa? Tell me something only Santa would know. Tell me what I asked for Christmas when I was 7 years old.
Noelle, I can't.
I knew it. I knew you weren't Santa.
A red tricycle.
Oh my god.
This is the best movie ever.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That whole scene, I think, was the best writing I've seen in StarKid. Across my 1.5 shows, a bit of an expert. It was so good. And the song was beautiful. I like Tom and is it Lex or Hannah? I feel like that's Lex. No. Becky Barnes. Yeah, sorry. I like Tom and Becky as a couple. I don't know necessarily that they're meeting each other's needs in a healthy way, but they're incredibly compelling to watch because they both are offering something that the other person's giving, which is acceptance for them in their current state and with how things are, and they're not hiding anything back. They're kind of bringing their shame into the light and still being accepted, and that's really compelling. And they just have really good chemistry.
Paranormal, extraterrestrial, interdimensional phenomena. That is the purview of our organization, Mr. President. Welcome to Peep HQ.
Okay, so I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. So you're telling me that there is another dimension?
There are many dimensions, Mr. President. What concerns us today is a place outside all dimensions, a swirling sea of psychic energy we call the Black and White.
Yeah, okay.
The current ruler of this realm is an entity we've known of for 13 years, but has only now revealed his name. Wiggly.
The doll?
There
The
we
doll's
go.
only part of it. What, you don't remember your catechism class? The father's the son, the son's the father. Wiggly rules on high in the Black and White, but he also is the dolls. Bet you didn't guess the Lord of
Okay.
Despair would be so cute and cuddly, did ya?
Xander Lee, theoretical physicist.
Physicist? Is that like a scientist?
Yes. He's also the best damn field agent I've ever worked with.
Field agent. Is that like a soldier? Sorry, I'm really lost here. Okay, so Wiggly, he makes people go crazy. Why? What does he want?
Howie.
Yeah.
Can I call you Howie? Howie. Listen, Wiggly wants us. He wants everything. He's a knockin', and he wants in.
He wants everything. Is that how literal is that? Because I could see that being a reflection of our theme of consumerism.
Peep constructed a portal connecting our reality to the Black and White. My mentor, Wilbur Cross, stepped through that portal and came out a raving lunatic. He pledged his undying loyalty to the forces with.
I don't know if Wilbur Cross, but Wilbur shot the hell out of Hamilton. That wasn't even a joke.
Thin and disappeared soon after.
That's heavy.
Wait, you know what? Wilbur shoot the hell out of Hamilton. I messed my bad joke up. It literally made no sense.
Today we want to send you through that portal.
Oh.
Me?
You are the democratically elected representative of the United States of America, and you must negotiate a peace with Wiggly.
You want to send me to the fucking Twilight Zone? To have a sit down with the devil? Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's all, folks.
Howie, listen. These riots are just the beginning. Right now, Wiggly is culling the wheat from the chaff. And when the only people left are his most devout followers, they will build him his birth canal.
Ooh,
a portal much more powerful than ours. A portal large enough for Wiggly himself to cross through. And when he does, he will remake creation to his liking. In short, Mr. President, we are trying to stop the birth of a god.
Oh, that's interesting.
Friends, neighbors, fellow citizens of Hatchetfield, my name is Sherman Young.
I don't know Sherman Young, but Sherman sure shot the heck out of Hamilton.
168 hours ago, I came to this mall to wait in line for a Wiggly. Throughout that time, I ate nothing but snacks packed in a cooler by my mother and defecated into a bucket, all so that I would not lose my place in line. If all had gone as planned,
I would now be the proud owner of 850 dolls. Yet after today's great battle, I stand here like you, empty-handed, and yet my heart swells with humility and joy. I came here in search of a doll, but what I found was something far greater. Faith in the one true God. All hail Wiggly!
Okay.
Wiggly is good. Wiggly is just. If we have faith, we will be rewarded with a cuddly toy.
Yes. Brothers and sisters, we have seized control of Lakeside Mall. Let it be a new Jerusalem. And from it, we shall march forth and conquer the earth. All hail Wiggly!
Wiggly!
All right.
Wiggly!
Big ambitions.
Yes, now bring forth the infidels.
Uh-oh.
Let me go, you nutbags, you crazies!
Freak, if anything happens to my sister, I swear to God.
Silence, heathens!
Kill them! Fucking kill them!
No. Friendly ones, they face not your judgment, but that of she ordained by the highest God.
Oh.
The prophet.
Linda.
The mother.
Mommy! Oh, Mommy Linda.
Yes, they're talking about me, Gerald. I dislike that word, Gerald. Cult. No, it's some new, exciting religion that I started. Well, yes, of course you can come inside and support me. But before you do, you should know that my first act as divine prophet was to set fire to the Cinnabon as a sacrifice to a dark god.
Maybe the best smelling place to set fire to. Not that you should. That's insensitive to Cinnabon fires.
Oh, now you'd rather stay outside and keep the car warm. Hold on. Yes. I am the divine prophet. I have gazed into the face of God. He has chosen me to usher in his reign and give him life. But how, Lord? How? Your voice is so far away, I cannot hear it. I need a vessel filled with your essence.
I thought you were the vessel.
To guide your people, to
I guess
let
she's the
your
prophet.
will be known. I need
Oh.
a wiggly doll. Ideally 4 of them.
Listen, lady, you want a wiggly doll? I can get you a wiggly doll straight from the manufacturer at wholesale prices.
We have no need for your manufacturers.
I feel like you
Because,
might.
brothers and sisters, there is still one Wiggly left in this mall. I can feel it.
How?
The only hope for extending your worthless life is to tell me, where is that doll?
I don't know. You saw it yourself. You animals took them all. Please, let me go. For the love of God.
I've met God. He had nothing nice to say about you.
That's unfortunate. Ooh!
Oh, you listen to me, you little tramp. Now I know you know where that Wiggly is. I can smell him on you. It's perfume to that trailer trash stench.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You people are so fucked up.
She has the lying tongue of a snake. I've
That was a
seen
really
it,
funny
brothers and
delivery.
sisters, on the security camera footage. This witch stole a Wiggly doll and put it in the backpack of a little girl with pigtails and a baseball cap.
No, please! Don't hurt my sister Anna, please!
This little girl stands between you and your God. Sally forth in the name of Wiggly. Bring me the child. As a pillar
Or just the
of the
backpack.
community, we can agree I'm a bit of a mensch. It gets exhausting, everyone looking at me. Jealousy has a bit of a stench. But now I see the light before me. It's a tunnel vision opportunity to coax your love, to break your cold heart down. You will adore me, I just know you'll need demand your love and worship too. If I don't get it, I will end you. Cause I will be a dog.
Yeah, there's that line again.
You better
give and
adore
get.
me.
What you want, return what you get. No matter the cost, idle the threat.
I will destroy everything and then
Okay,
I will.
don't destroy the manufacturers, though. I feel like we keep circling back to this, but I feel like you do need them if you want the dolls. How did Wiggly get the manufacturer to make it? Did Wiggly have like iterative feedback on getting the design right, do you think, for the doll?
Destroy everything, I guarantee I'll destroy everything in my path. Unless I get what I shit, it's Gerald. Hold on. Alright, keep going, just don't say the shit part.
Who is Gerald? I feel like it's going to be some kind of reveal.
Unless I get what I shit.
No, guys. While I don't want you to think for yourselves, I still want you to know what I mean when I say my evil shit, okay?
You will adore me.
Alright.
You'll kneel before me.
I demand your love and worship too. If I don't,
I love the choreography.
I will you. Cause I will be a dog.
Why should you give when you can get? Never forgive or forget.
Alright.
No! Hannah! Hannah! Lexi!
Hannah. Hannah.
Never has anyone said someone else's name in that tone of voice, and it's been a good thing. Never in human history, I'm pretty sure.
Webby! I'm scared.
Oh yeah, who's Webby? Like a spider god?
What's shaking, Banana?
Ethan?
I thought you were dead.
Who else? Oh, don't be scared, Hannah. It's safe to come out now. Do I gotta put a leash on you?
No. Webby says you died.
You got a lot of communication with this Webby guy.
I did.
Huh?
Oh. Don't be so mushy, Banana. Dying ain't so bad. I'm in the black and white now. It's real
Okay.
nice. It's just like California.
You can't say it's real nice and it's just like California and have both of those be true.
Never rains.
Not Ethan! Liar! Bad double!
You know they're coming for you, Hannah. There's only one thing you can do. You've got to give that doll to a woman in a black cape.
Any woman in a black cape.
She's real nice. I swear on my own grave.
All right, we got to talk presentation, Ethan. You're coming off kind of creepy. I wouldn't trust you. There's got to be nice parts of California, right? I'm being too harsh. It's huge. It's huge.
It's you!
Yeah, how are you not affected by it?
Hannah, let's be pallywals.
Oh.
Don't you want to tickle my tumsy wumsy?
No! Webby says you're bad! She said you tried to trick me.
Well, Webby is a stupid bitch.
Ever consider that?
Could have served me willingly, but you're being a rotten little banana. I'm going to have to peel you.
Ew.
I'm going to split you in two.
Ew.
I'm going to eat you, Hannah.
Ew.
I'm going to eat you right the fuck up.
Is it battery powered?
Careful, Tom. Those maniacs could be anywhere.
Look, Becky, about what we just did.
Tom, look. It's a little girl.
Oh, and she's got
And she's got a wiggly doll.
Don't listen to him. He's bad. He'll trick you.
Oh, don't worry, kid. We don't get tricked. We're grown-ups.
You can trust us. We're good people. Whoa, wait. Where are you going, sweetheart?
California.
Did you hear that, Becky? She's going to California.
Land of Hollywood and movie stars.
That's an awful long way to go. And that doll looks really heavy.
It's affecting
Why don't
even
you hand
them.
it over? Why are you backing away from me, kid? I'm not gonna hurt you. Listen, I've been through hell today trying to get one of those dolls for my son. He's about your age. And I'll do anything for him. Any goddamn thing.
I mean, I feel like she does.
Even if it means pounding the guts out of some little twerp. Now give me that fucking doll.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, I feel like she does need it more.
Let her
but...
get away! You really are a fucking idiot, aren't
I
you?
didn't see you coming up with any bright ideas, cheer captain.
You don't scream at a child, it frightens them. You lure them in delicately.
Good God.
And you put them to sleep.
Yeah. Smart.
Did you just have that preloaded in your
Little
pocket?
girl, sweetheart, California. Do you want to play with me?
Real fast. I don't want to distract from the moment too much. My wife was editing the last part when they had their sex scene, and when Tom goes in for the kiss, my wife goes, "Oh my gosh, he came at that like the cave of wonders, swallowing up the guy at the start of Aladdin." And you look at it, and he really does. He's going in for the kiss, and then he goes, "Mwah!" I laughed so hard. Anyway, sorry. I totally detracted from the tone here.
Lovely girl, do you want some candy? My lovely girl, let's play some games. Let's play some
Oh, this is creepy.
games.
She's back there. Oh no, don't get her, don't get her.
Some funny games today.
Becky, over there.
Do you want
Come
to
here.
play with me?
Come here.
Lovely girl.
Here
Do you
now.
want some candy? My lovely girl.
This can't end well.
Let's play some games. Let's play some games today. Funny games. Some funny games today.
Ah.
Hold us still. Oh, shit. It's in my leg.
How did you miss that? I mean, you didn't push the plunger in yet.
I got it. You're mine now. And I am gonna tickle your belly well.
That tickles.
Ooh.
Hey, Tom.
This is sad.
Half of that is mine.
I'm sorry, babe. No dice. But don't worry, we'll get you another one later. Right now, I think you need a nap.
You bastard.
I mean, yes, and also that was his motivation the whole time. Although now it's changed from his son to, I don't know if he's given that to his son.
And who is this?
Her protector.
Another heathen, no doubt. Bring her as well. The prophet shall bathe in the blood of the unfaithful. Joyous day!
That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a little leitmotif for General McNamara, right? Yeah.
All right, Mr. President. Beginning interdimensional convergence with the black and white.
I don't know about this, John. Foreign policy was never my strong suit.
We're not sending you in there half-cocked, sir. We have a hydrogen bomb ready to deploy into
Oh.
the black and white if need be.
Oh, God, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Mr. President, the greatest strategic value of nuclear weapons has always been deterrence. Wiggly is a being who has never contemplated his own annihilation. If threatened with such, he may retreat from our reality. Good luck and Godspeed.
So I am curious just how Lovecrafty they're getting with this, because one of the things that I remember from reading Lovecraftian horror is part of the horror comes not just from it being scary, but from it being without fathom, and unfathomable. There we go. And I think that was a Megamind reference. So, like, part of the conceit is you're not able to fight back. You're not able to fully get it. And I wonder if they're going to lean into that tradition and have this be something that you just, like, you can't even wrap your head around, and you can't fight back, you lose. Or if it's something that they are going to be more successful against.
Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Mr. President, do you copy?
Yeah, John, I hear ya.
Do you see?
I see blackness. Endless blackness. Hello? Hello? My name is Howard Goodman. I am President of the United States of America. Earth, I demand to speak to the entity known as Wiggly. There's nothing here.
Howie.
So I will say this back half has been interesting, but also through the whole musical, it's been less of a comedy with horror elements and more a horror thriller that has elements of comedy throughout it. And they're not afraid to lean into the fully atmospheric horror side of it.
Howie.
Hello?
Howie.
For God's sake, what do you want?
Calm down, Mr. President. You have to.
That's right. No, John, I can't hear you. Can anyone hear me?
Oh, good, someone's there.
How you doing there, Howie?
Oh.
Who are you?
Do you know why it had to be a doll?
I do want to know why. That'd be funny if you
It all boils down to belief.
took too big of a bite. He was like, "Oh boy, John." That's stupid. Okay.
It's a powerful thing. You see, people don't believe in governments anymore. No matter who the masses vote for, they always get the same thing. The poor get poor, and the rich, well, they just get richer. Swamped in student debt, credit card debt, medical bills. The people have been abandoned by everything. Everything except products.
Okay.
That's the only comfort they have left. And you, the President of the United States, you were Wiggly's greatest ally.
No, that's not true. I can't be evil. I'm a status quo Democrat.
Mr. President, Howie, we're losing him.
Xander, I know what must be done.
John? No, John, don't go in there.
Only in America could Wiggly take root. Hold this. Do you think that in the Netherlands they'd give a shit about some toy? No, they're too busy enjoying their paid vacations and the free health care. You empowered Wiggly. You invited him in. And now you come into his house to make demands of him?
So this is interesting because it's taking our theme, and we're at a place where we're going to be getting into the third act, likely, where it's going to be really kicking things off. But what this scene is doing is really taking the subtext and making it text. Like, it's taking, this is about capitalism and greed, and saying, it absolutely is, and here's specifically what we think about it. And I feel like after a whole musical of building that up, you can kind of get away with a scene like this more than you would if you had this at the beginning. And it still comes down to like stylistic choices, if you like spelling it out or if you like having it more implied, and I think both are valid. But the positioning of scenes is really important, and so by having like this is a funny frame to pause on, having something like this so late in the musical, I feel like the placement helps it live better than it would if it was on its own earlier.
The very thing that runs the blood of your kind. Sick with greed and the lust for that, you will give up your will and your pride. You're hoping to be saved no matter what you have raised. Behold the depths of depravity and decay. It happened on your watch, your time is running out before worlds collide. You went and opened the box, and then he came in a slick little package and drove you insane. Cause your thirst for stuff is never slaked. Now the end is nigh, the apocalypse here in a package that's not what it appears. You may ask why the doll? Well, that's all it takes. When you're made in America, in a valley of silicon. Welcome to Wiggly Shop, your America assembly line. We got toys and trucks and big fat butts that'll help you pass the time. Hey kids, you know that you grow up with all the crap you want.
Who is this person?
Just sprinkle it with dust and a gob of fucking lust, and you wave your world goodbye.
Never has there been a gob of something that I want.
Hello, Mr. President.
Ooh. Oh. That's cool.
Don't be frightened. You're my bestest buddy one.
No.
You know why it had to be a doll, Mr. President? Have you heard how he talks? I thought the doll was just saying best is buddy one, but if that's actually Wiggly, they had no choice. He had branding to maintain.
I've come to tell you to leave us alone.
Leave? Just before Christmas? It's going to be my birthday, you know. I wouldn't want to miss out on opening all my presents. I think I'll start with you. I'm going to cut open your belly wet.
That's unfortunate.
Deck the halls with your gutsy watsy.
There he is. Where is your helmet, good sir?
Your minions may do me no harm, Wiggly, for I cut through them with a blade of truth. Be gone!
We have 2 spirit blasters?
Fucked it up.
Don't worry, Mr. President. Come on, let's get you out of here.
It's too late, John. Wiggly's prophet.
Whoa, wait. I really hung up on the sword of truth thing. Did he just... Was he supposed to be holding a sword? Or did he really just aura blast him again? Because then we've got 2 aura blasters. We've got Tom and now General McNamara. This time, Tom takes like the primal approach, just going, ah! But McNamara does the anime attack announcement and then activates it. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it was fun.
Been chosen, and as soon as she has a doll, she will bring about his birth. You open the box, a doll came out, and he'll touch down soon to erase any doubt that he's all you need to fill your heart. Now the end is nigh, the apocalypse here, in a package that preys on the worst of your fears. The gambit is done, a work of art. that was made in America.
All right.
In a valley of silicon. There, the portal. You must go, Mr. President. Go now.
What about you?
Return is no longer an option for me.
What?
Without
Why?
a suit, my body's already begun to dematerialize. My spirit
Ah.
will be absorbed into the black and white.
That means
I'll
we're
do
gonna
what I
see you
can
next
from here.
time.
It's been an honor to serve.
Sure.
We're all made in America. In a valley of silicon. No!
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Stop. Stop. Enough of the keyframes.
Hey, Howie, are you all right?
There's no reasoning with that thing. Deploy the nuke. Blow that bastard to kingdom come.
What about John? He's still in there.
He's gone. We need to kill Wiggly now.
Deploying the nuclear bomb. It is entering the black and
All
white.
right. Yeah, I bet this is gonna go
Detonation
well.
In 5, 4, 3,
Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
1.
Did it go off? Where's the explosion? Shouldn't we be hearing an explosion?
Uh-oh, Mr. Pezziwez. It
Oh,
seems
man.
you've misplaced your bomby worm. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere.
Did they just nuke Hatchetfield?
What? What does he mean? What do you mean, you son of a bitch?
Mr. President, we've just received a message from the Pentagon. There's been an explosion on the Eurasian continent.
Oh no.
What?
Moscow is gone, sir.
Moscow, no. No, not Moscow.
How?
Christ. The Russians had another portal.
I have friendly wents.
Is it Moscow or Moscow? Because I feel like I've always said Moscow, and now I'm a little embarrassed if they said Moscow.
The world. When my Uncle Wiley told the Russians about America's new toy, they just had to have one of their own.
He knew. He wanted us to send in the nuke. He took the bomb and pushed it through the Russians' portal.
Okay.
Baited us into World War III.
That tickles.
How
Ooh.
could I have known? How could I have known there was another portal? There was 2 doors, not one. 2 doors, not one. Oh no.
Mr. President, we need to prepare for a counterstrike. We need to get you out of Washington and on board Marine One.
All right.
Thank you so much for visiting my home, Mr. Pezziwez. I can't wait to visit yours.
Well, that's a bummer. Ooh. Okay, I will say I don't know where we go from here. We still have 30 minutes. I'm excited to see. I feel like maybe the hopelessness is laid on a little thick, not in the sense where it's melodrama, but laid on thick in the sense that it makes it hard for me to still see the narrative momentum. Because looking at I don't have the storylines up anymore. Looking at the storylines, they all kind of seem screwed, which is kind of where you want to be at this time in a story. But ideally, you'd have some direction as well. So I'm curious to see how they counteract that with this next scene to hopefully give us some direction and point us where we're going. Yeah, let's go.
End of the line, infidel. May your death throes echo through Drowsy Town to awaken the Wiggly One.
Come on, Sherman. It's me, Lex. I've seen you in Toy Zone every week for the past 2 years. Haven't I always helped you out?
You're in retail. It's your job to help me.
Well, it's not my job to do favors. Who set aside those ponies so you could get them before the little girls they were made for?
You?
Yeah, and if you let me go, I'll help you out again.
You have ponies?
If you let me loose, I'll give you all the ponies your sick little heart desires.
I don't know if there are enough ponies in the world for that.
Oh my god.
Well, there's some extras. In the storeroom, We were supposed to ship them back because the colors are all messed up.
One-of-a-kind mispaints? You better not be fucking with me.
Not to a loyal customer.
Okay. Take me to the ponies and I'll murder you later.
Oh, thank you, Sherman. And about those mispaints. I threw them in the fucking trash.
Damn.
When they mess up the colors, it makes them more valuable. Those are collector's items. You killed the ponies, and now I'm going to kill you.
Not with that
Is this
form,
what
you're
I
not.
lived for? To be choked in a toy store while staring into hell. There's something that's beautiful, being awake for my funeral. You can close the casket now. The plans for my father's hopeless seed, born into moral poverty. Still, I wasn't the angel heaven sent to break through my cliche boundaries. 'Cause Friday is black for me. The dreamer has dreamed her dream.
Is she really about to die?
When Friday is black, there's no turning back. 'Cause Friday is black for me. Is there some lesson to learn? Should I never have wanted? I never even got started. Or were the decks always just this stacked? I mean, it's really a godsend. Clear my plans for the weekend. But there's nothing to subtract. I don't want your half-baked sympathy. When did it save those in need? Still, I thought that angels did exist. But now I hope they plan to end it quick. 'Cause Friday is black for me. Only my ashes will see the sea.
That's unfortunate.
When Friday is black, there's no turning back. 'Cause Friday is black for me.
Is she really dying?
At first I didn't know what she was to me. At first I didn't know why I cared or why I wanted to hold her and rock her to sleep.
For Hannah?
Did I need her more than she needed me? Maybe I'm wrong. She can go on her own. 'Cause I'm leaving. 'Cause Friday is black for me. Only my ashes will see the sea. When Friday is black, there's no turning back. 'Cause Friday is black.
Oh no.
You're not dead yet.
Oh. Wait, huh?
Alexander Foster, my name's General John McNamara, and I'm going to help you through this. First, you need to subdue your assailant.
Well, that. Oh.
I'm authorizing you to use my firearm.
Hey.
I can't reach it.
Yes, you can. Your sister has a power, and so do you.
Is this the time to
Reach
teach?
Into the black and white. You must manifest this weapon into your reality.
What?
Look me in the eye now, Lex.
Where'd that
and
come
make
from?
a solemn vow to become your best self now.
She's got gun magic?
Our time has arrived now, Lex.
When your Friday's black, it's time to lead the pack.
There are monsters and there are men.
I can show you the path, but only you can walk it. If Wiggly is birth, who knows what we've all locked it? Time is run out. What will you do?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh!
Where did that come from?
I mean, that's what I'm asking.
Nice shot, Lex. But we're not through yet. The leaders of your world are lost and helpless. You've been called to serve. If you can defeat Wiggly here in Hatchetfield, he can be defeated anywhere.
What am I supposed to do?
Gather your forces. There is a warrior of light trapped in a deep sleep. Wake the warrior, kill the prophet, save the world. You're in peep now, Lex. Get her done.
All right, coolest character. Let's talk about magic systems a little bit. So this beat is a little frustrating for me. Not because I don't love General McNamara, I do, and not because I don't want gun magic, because that's fun. And I know it's not specifically the gun. But there's a few rules to magic systems where if you follow them, it helps it feel more compelling and less like a get out of jail free card. And kind of the biggest rule among them is actually let me look these up so I can write them down real fast. Okay, so there are a few kinds of magic systems, or really there's two, and they exist on a spectrum. So there's hard magic and soft magic. And hard magic is where you have like rules and governances with the magic where you can understand how it operates and work within those. And it's very mechanical, feels like it sucks the soul out of it a little bit, but for lack of a better word, mechanical. But then you also have soft magic systems that are less of a mechanical problem and more of like a narrative tool. And that's something that it kind of just does what the magic does because that's what magic does. My favorite example is Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away, where you don't understand the mechanics of the spirit world she goes to. It's just kind of happening, and there's a sense of wonder there. But with hard magic systems, there's a few rules that apply to soft magic as well, but especially to the hard magic. The first is an author or a show writer or anyone. So we'll say a writer. A writer's ability to solve conflict with magic is equal and proportionate to the audience's understanding of the magic. So if you're able to solve conflict by... if you're able to solve your conflict with your magic system, then it's going to make it easier for audience members to do that same thing. So, for example, in The Last Airbender, the animated show, you have Katara, and you understand that she can manipulate water, essentially, and liquid. And so when she's able to get out of the jail in one of the episodes by bending her sweat, then you kind of understand, yeah, that's using that same system, and it kind of increases our ability to follow along. The next is weaknesses, limits, and costs are more interesting than powers. And this is one that I feel like we get over, or look over a lot, because if you have a new power and it gets you out of a situation, yeah, that's cool, but it's not quite as interesting as having that power pre-existing and exploring the weaknesses, limits, and costs and how that contains it. Because if you just have a gun from the void appear without something to let you know, like, well, what are the limits of this, it kind of just feels like your character is being handed a tool to get out of their conflict. Expand before adding. This is another really important one for this scene, where this is a new development for the magic system of this person's powers, that we haven't seen to this extent. And so because it's being added here, where she's in dire need and about to die, it makes it feel less like an awakening of a new power that was always bound to happen, and more like getting handed a get out of jail free card narratively. And that doesn't make a story bad or anything. My favorite book, Mistborn, that kind of happens in the finale, infamously, and I won't say more than that to spoil it. But that's one of the issues I do have with that story. And then the last one, kind of the unofficial rule, is err on the side of awesome, which this also does, where like it's kind of cool that she could just manifest that. And so sometimes you can find cool solutions and then work your way to those. But all of this kind of comes down to a central governing principle, which is when magic gets your character out of a situation, the viewers or readers need to be able to fully understand how that happened, or at least buy into it. Because if they don't, and it kind of just feels like, oh, they didn't have any other way out, so therefore magic, or therefore gun from the void, it's going to not feel quite as satisfying as if we were able to piece that together. And that goes to the rule of 2 + 2 that Andrew Stanton from Pixar says. He says, you don't want to give your audience members 4, you want to give them 2 + 2. And what he's saying there is, instead of giving them a fully finished solution, give them the pieces and let them meet you there. And so for this scene, I think my issue with it is I felt like they gave me 4, and I wasn't given 2 + 2 to fully understand how they got there, if that makes sense. All right, let's finish it off.
All right, little buddy. Just gotta
his hair
pass through
green?
this doorway and we're home for...
Oh, no.
I hope they didn't tow my car. That would be just my luck.
Mr.
I love kind of set up.
Leave me alone.
Mr. Houston, turn around!
Oh,
What, are you
dang.
gonna shoot me, Lex? Or can I go home? I've had a shitty day, and I'd appreciate it if you got that goddamn gun out of my face.
Mr. Houston, I need your help, but I need you to put down that doll.
Why would I put him down? You only want him for yourself.
No, I don't.
Too bad, Lex.
How
I'm
does she
leaving, and
not?
I'm taking this doll to my son.
He doesn't want it.
Of course he does. He wants it more than anything.
No! Think about it. Did Tim ever say he wants to tickle me wiggly?
We must have. We were trying to win one at Pizza Pete's, weren't we? No, he said it this morning. Why else would
Wait. Did they... So is it like implanting false memories, or is it more like they're making impulses and then they're rationalizing those impulses? Wow, that's interesting.
I know that he wants it.
Well, let me tell you something I know. I've been working at Toy Zone since I was 16. I know what kids are like. When that Wiggly campaign came out, you know how many kids I got asking about it? None. Think about that line you stood in this morning. Did you see a single kid there?
It's a school day.
It's Thanksgiving break. The thing about Wiggly that nobody's talking about is kids don't want that piece of shit.
What?
They're all into Fortnite, dude. I mean, my sister Hannah couldn't get further away from that thing. Yeah, me and Ethan wanted a doll to sell. Whatever spell that doll casts, it doesn't work on kids.
Interesting.
And I think I know why.
But is
Mr. Houston.
Is she lying because she wants it? I feel like she's not, because there's not evil lighting on her.
I know your wife died, and you're trying real hard to make up for it.
Jeez.
But that's something you want, not your son. You think Wiggly can fix this hole, but he can't. It's a trick. That's how he works. He promises to fix all of the holes, but he doesn't. And that's why it works on adults. Because you guys have more holes, you need more things, and you need it harder. You gotta worry.
Adults have more holes, and I know, I'm going to be mature. This is actually a really good thematic statement, talking about like what this whole thing is about, where people are trying to solve these holes in their life that are manifesting, whether through grief and loss, or through stress, or through other things. Like we've seen repeatedly this show introducing characters who, to use their terminology, are full of holes, and they're trying to fill it up with consumption and consumerism. I guess kind of capitalism. Yeah, it's an interesting way to kind of tie it together.
About about your loveless marriage or the kids that are gonna hate you or your endless mortgage. I mean, you're like 40. You probably think your life is over. I don't. I'm gonna be an actress. Do you get what I'm saying, Mr. Houston? Wiggly is a fucking lie. And I think you know it. But I think you're scared. Because if he's not the answer, then what is?
How are you not affected? That's what I don't get.
What is this thing in my hand? Does it breathe or understand? The things I went through, the things Tim went through. For it, I submit. The hell I've been thinking. My heart is so empty. Everyone's dying, and that includes me too.
Oh, that's an ominous thing to say here.
I was gone long before you. If I fail you one more time, the punishment won't match the crime. 'Cause there's no pain that could ever explain how I let you down. And if I fail you one more time, the mountain I would have to climb is so high up that I would have to die. Oh, I failed you once, and I will fail again.
So, I'm curious if he will be able to overcome it just through sheer tenacity. But this is so good because it's showing, like, I mean, I guess I just went on a whole ramble about it, but it's just touching on the theme over and over in a really compelling way.
Does he see a father who doesn't even bother to get to know him, to really know his soul and his role? Maybe he's happy. I wouldn't have any idea. Maybe the route is simply in ending the drought.
Maybe the route is simply in ending the drought. So I think the drought is supposed to be, I don't know, him drying up emotionally, and the path forward isn't to buy things to fix it, but to kind of end the emotional drought, let himself feel things, let himself connect, because this thing that he's wanted the whole musical to make his son happy, he doesn't even know if he's happy.
I not find out if I fail you one more time, or if I fail to recognize what you need, or when you need me to be around. And if I fail to hear your voice, or if I make the easy choice, the world would tear asunder, drowning all.
These are really good lyrics.
I failed you once, and I would fail again. When I turned 9, we went to the 99-cent store. I wanted a pop gun that looked like they used in the Corps. Knowing my dad, I knew the chance was slim. He got me a cheaper dagger, but deep down it didn't matter. I was with him.
Aww. So realizing he cares more about, I guess it's serving that as the answer to the theme, where the theme poses the question, is it consumerism, is it buying things that fill these holes in us? And it's answering that with no, it's connection and time and the relationships that we make. The real Wiggly was the friends we made along the way.
Where's Tim? She used to like bars. She liked to loosen me up just to get at my heart. She'd poke at each of my wounds times to see what I'd say, and now she's doing the same. And then flesh, and then flesh.
No Bang Jane? Is that supposed to be like the cycle getting interrupted?
If I fail you one more time, the punishment won't match the crime. 'Cause there's no pain that could ever explain how I let you down. And if I fail you one more time, the mountain I would have to climb is so high up that I would have to die. Oh,
Is he gonna do it?
I failed you once, but I won't fail again.
No, Tom. Listen to me. Tickle my belly wet. Stay asleep. Stay in drowsy town.
You're not that cute, are you? In fact, you're real fucking ugly.
Hey! Wiggly's two canonical weaknesses are connection between humans and General McNamara's gun.
He's gone. Lex, I think I'm awake. But your sister and Becky, they took them.
To Linda. She's gonna kill them, Mr.
No,
Houston.
she won't. We won't let her. Here, you're holding that wrong. All right, let's go.
Fuck yeah!
All right, they're gonna go kill Linda, I guess.
Fuck yeah.
I love that gag. They did it last musical too, and I missed reacting to it. But where she was like, "Should I bring this chair?" Oh, it's so funny.
Yes, Gerald. I'm about to get the doll. Yes, they found the child. No, I'm not going to put you on speaker, Gerald. No one wants to talk to you. Yes, bring the heretics to me.
They don't have
Becky
the doll
Barnes.
though, right?
Why am I not surprised? Of course I'd find you here, clinging to your antiquated sense of justice, protecting this child because you can't have any of your own? Becky, wake up! Belittling you isn't fun if you're not upset. Huh. She's drunk. Again. The only man that'll have her now is Jack Daniels. Ha! Get her out of my sight.
Good one.
And you little shit. For too long you have kept this shepherd from his flock.
Magic hat, nothing can hurt me.
You little fool! You think this is going to protect you?
Who is Webby?
A magic hat! That's ridiculous. Only dolls are magic. And I'll be taking mine, thank you very much. What? Is this some kind of a joke? Where is he?
Joke?
Answer me!
I have to hear that again.
Is this some kind of a joke? Where is he? Answer me, or I'll open your mouth with my fucking knife!
Hey!
Prophet, there!
The god! Is this what you're looking for?
I don't know if you had to.
Beautiful!
Oh yeah, shoot
I
it.
haven't changed my mind, little girl. I still want you dead. And I thought
If-
your sister was stupid.
If you shoot the doll and it's in proximity to someone who's affected by it, it breaks the spell, right?
Coming
foxed by a fucking moron.
Back off, let the kid go.
I guess they don't know that rule.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Everyone listen to me. This doll is
He's holding a gun to her, and they're like, the blasphemy. I feel like blasphemy isn't the part I'd be worried about. I'd be worried about the gun.
not your God. It's not gonna fix your miserable lives. This cult of comfort is bullshit. If Wiggly is your God, then let him try and stop me from doing this.
What? I guess Wiggly's God. I don't understand how that stopped her.
His voice. I feel his power. I see his kingdom and his plans laid out for me. Oh, he's mine to follow his orders. Oh, he's my monument to build.
How did she just...
Wiggle, wiggle, Wiggly will wiggle tonight.
How did she do that gun disarm? It feels like one of those Sensei Ken videos. Pull it up in editing. He's got like the red gi on, and he'll do like, yeah, to disarm this gun, you're going to grab it with your mouth and then use their momentum against them. It kind of felt like that. I don't understand what was supposed to be happening.
He will wiggle, 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 wiggle his way into life. I will wiggle, wiggle, wiggle my way to his side. And all will know when darkness comes over Wiggly's kingdom that I'm the one who wronged what's right. My God always. His cyclopean gateway. A portal that ushers in all sounds and sights unseen. Oh, he's my God to love and to worship. Oh, it's my job to prepare for his birth.
He will wiggle, wiggle, Wiggly will wiggle tonight. Oh! He will wiggle, 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 wiggle his way into life.
Oh, it's creepy.
Wiggle, wiggle my way to his side.
Oh, the plans he has for you and me more favorably. The earth is looking good and ripe.
We will build a portal just for when Wiggly comes, 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 when Wiggly comes,
Rise up with joy.
What happens if he comes? Like, is everyone being greedy murder monsters? Is that what he does? Or is that how he's getting people to summon him and then he's going to do something else? I don't get that part.
To ash and dust, to ash and dust.
I guess he did nuke a country. Yeah, I don't know how they're stopping him. Should have shot the doll.
Jam!
Nice.
Wiggle, wiggle, Wiggly will wiggle tonight. Oh!
Oh, he's gonna wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle his way into life.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle my way to his side. All the wheels that he will have to bend. Oh, when he ascends,
The best of all when he wins.
I feel like this is this is just a theory 2 hours and 8 minutes into this. Maybe he doesn't want to be their friends.
For we will build a portal just for we will build a portal just for when he comes.
All right. Oh, yeah, I don't know how they're stopping this. Oh, they got the gun. They got the gun. Okay. I hope that she is not still so ketamine out of her mind that she can't make a shot. Because in some ways, I feel like there's this old, maybe it was Dorkly. It was some channel. They had a sketch called, I don't remember what it was called either. I'm really butchering this. But basically Bowser was there and he's like, and make sure you stop putting minions hovering directly over holes that are just slightly too wide for Mario to jump, where they're like, oh yeah, we hadn't thought of that. And this is like, they're like, we got to go stop the cult that really wants to stall. Let's bring this doll. But I guess it kind of had to, no, I don't know why they did that. Because I thought they were going to destroy it. And they tried, but then she screamed. I'm really confused by that plot beat.
Becky Barnes! You pathetic worm! You think you can stop the birth of a god? You couldn't even stand up to your disgusting husband. Look at you! You're paralyzed with fear.
No, I'm just lining up my shot.
I don't trust your... Oh! I've seen Scream. They've always got another one in them. Taking a picture?
Gerald? Man, it's scary.
That's so stupid. Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah. We gotta talk about the will.
Oh, that's right. He's the lawyer. Oh gosh, that was such a good bit.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
You have two choices. Abandon your god.
Kill it.
Or burn here with him.
Burn. Just burn it. You don't have to make... Is she weak to screaming? Oh, they are catching fire. Okay. Okay, there we go.
The fire.
Oh.
It spread so fast.
Really? Dang.
The whole mall's coming down.
Good.
Well, I mean, you got... It was more than just that one mall that had shipments of the Wiggly doll, right?
Tom?
It was, because it made it to the president.
Tom! Oh my god, you're alive.
Emma. Pat. Paul. Uh-huh. What are you guys doing here? Where's Tim?
Well, he's in the car. He's fine.
We saw what happened to Lakeside on the news.
Yeah, and it's not just Hatchetfield. The whole world has gone crazy.
Somebody nuked Moscow. The news was saying it might be World War III until the news went out.
We were sure you were
Dang.
gone. We were gonna take Tim and get out of town, but he wouldn't let us. All he wanted was you.
Oh.
Emma.
Did you leave him?
I've been avoiding it for too long. I think it's time we finally sit down as a family and talk about Jane.
We can talk about Jane, but did they leave him? Dang it, Emma.
Where's Tim?
Well, he's in the car.
No, I know you didn't care about your job as a barista, but like the rule of babysitting is you sit with the baby. You don't leave them when they say sorry.
He's in the car.
Dang it, Emma and Paul.
That sounds great, Tom. Let's talk on the move.
Well, where can we go? Is any place safe?
You know, I have this kooky reclusive biology professor that... He lives on the edge of town. His whole house is like a panic room. We could go there.
That's a great idea, Emma.
Well, I hope he doesn't mind us showing up unannounced. We can't call him. The phone stopped working. I don't even know what time it is.
Where is his son?
He's in the car.
Do without my iPhone.
Wear a watch?
Ha. Ha.
It's 11:57. Black Friday's almost over. I feel like we
Wait.
can survive today.
It's 11:57. You left the child alone at night?
He's in the car.
Paul and Emma?
We can survive anything.
I feel like you haven't made it through the day.
Do you all see what I see? What I know, what I see? Do you all see the memories tomorrow?
Yeah. We never got an answer on what's going on with her.
Will come, tomorrow won't come, tomorrow come today.
Tomorrow will come today. Billy Joel saw that and he just went off. Tomorrow is today. It was really, really funny for like one person. They probably like did that.
Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come, will tomorrow come today? And turn the light off. Do you all see what I see? What I know, what I see? Do you all see the memories tomorrow reminds me? Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come, tomorrow come today. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come, will tomorrow come today? And turn.
And she's saying like there's, is it getting into like the multiverse kind of thing? And that's what she means by tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. I don't know.
Turn the light off. What if tomorrow comes?
I'm kind of stressed that they nuked Moscow. I'm just saying.
To break
And stressed about Tim.
He's in the car.
dawn and take the night away. What if tomorrow comes to break the dawn and there's no one to stay? What if tomorrow? What if tomorrow? What if tomorrow comes to
So
what if tomorrow what if tomorrow comes? What if tomorrow comes to break and take the night away?
is that Ted? And wait. Is that low blood sugar guy?
What if tomorrow? What if tomorrow comes to break and there's no one?
That's the guy.
What if tomorrow? What if tomorrow comes and takes the night away?
Why is Ted here? I guess he exists in this world too? Yeah, okay. Be happy and all until that fire spreads or until one of the other many weekly manufacturers sell something or Moscow retaliates or there's so much.
Here we go.
I guess
15 seconds left.
till the day's over. But why would it break when the day's
9,
over?
7.
5.
Get your son.
He's in the car.
3.
2.
What if tomorrow?
Did they get counter nuked? Is that what that is? Was that an airplane? Did they get or maybe it was like a portal opening up. My first thought, because I had just said, what if Moscow retaliates? Was that they were getting nuked. Maybe it was the portal opening up? No, they looked up. No, they didn't get... That doesn't make... That would be speed... Okay, I'm pretty confident that wasn't them getting nuked. But I don't know what else it was supposed to be. So maybe I'm not confident about that. Oh, I need the sequel to this. I need to know what happened. I know that there's Nightmare Time, and I thought, hey, that'd be fun to check out. You didn't tell me there's 7 or 8 of them, and they're all 2-3 hours long. I can't do that. So I might need a very kind person to find me a summary. Wow, I liked this. It had some issues where I resonated with it less than I did Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, and I am gonna check through this to make sure that I don't miss anything. But I am like generally warm toward it. Like I did like it. I feel like structurally it had some of the issues that we talked about that kept me from fully buying into it. Not that those things can't work in concept. I just felt like here, I feel like its biggest strength and its biggest weakness are come down to how good Tom was. He was so good that anytime he was on screen, it was just magnetic. But also so magnetic that it kind of imbalanced, I think, the structure that they were attempting. But in general, I really liked this. Let's... Dylan Saunders. Wow, did a really good job. Oh, that was so good. It's just such a talented team, and their strengths, I think, are in their character writing. They do such a good job balancing tone, having it be funny and spooky at the same time. This one was more like psychological horror than it was, I think, a comedy or spooky necessarily. But I loved it. I'm excited to see what comes next with Nerdy Prudes Must Die. If you want to see that early, go ahead and hop over to Patreon, where we're going to be posting the segments as I record them. And yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching. This was a really fun time.